Hello. Welcome to Tuesday night, mother. At least we are falling. Evening. Send now. On live, everyone. Aye. Got a lot of comments. Don't know about this. Don't know. Get one. Three. Good evening. Sky Sports News doesn't have to get repetitive, though, doesn't it? But we'll see. I suppose this is repeat. People saying, what's his chops? You think so, Andy? I hope so. We all know what the Real Madrid playbook is. We all know what they're going to be doing. I hope so. The meeting, the thingy-majig today, I can't make my mind up, man. A bit sitting the fence, but aye. Picking my nose. Oh, it's itchy. Ugh. Well, look, we're Real Madrid. We did things properly. We even offered to pay a transfer fee in January. So watch out. See, just with Gerrard, people forget he's only getting to win the league in all these years. You know what I mean? There might have been factors involved in it. There was, but it doesn't matter. He did what he had to do. Yeah, the boy did what he had to do. And then people want player managers, and I've never won a trophy, but anyway. Why? Because he won us a league. See, people don't understand why we want Gerrard back. I'm sure that deal was done to the point where I've just spelled league as Kanye, as in Kanye West. How honestly, man. Andrew, how do you know that? So, I mean, I don't. If you've got a source, don't tell the name. But bottom line is what we got here is an outstanding individual. Fair enough. Guy saying a guy Thelwell should be tied up in George Square and let the pigeons say about him. Stuff like that's quite funny. Oh. I think Munich are in the box for you. And I think that's similar to Real Madrid. They have a similar. Sean Dyche has ruled himself out, which is fair enough. The thing with Gerrard, right? It doesn't matter which coach comes in, manager comes in. The people don't like him, but he's the one with the less risk, and the more people that will get behind him once he's here. Because I firmly believe once he's here, people act right. He's here, and he'll get a lot more patience than any other manager would get. You know, Derek McInnes. I'm all right with Derek McInnes. Don't get me wrong, but he's only won one trophy, and Barry would do a job. I don't want Barry Ferguson's on a par with Thelwell, Martin for me. I've not seen out yet, mate. If something comes in, your social medias and your text messages and WhatsApps will just go boom. I see these glasses, man. Barry would do a job. The one that he's at Barry Ferguson chat's starting to annoy me now, but I've got to be patient. He's not coming, and he's not got any skill as a manager. We've seen that. Because if Gerrard comes, if he comes, I mean, it's all his. He's got a lot more sway than he did the last time. As in, right, I want these guarantees, and you know, but we'll see. Absolutely, I do agree with that, Pete. You know, it'll be a case of his wages, the financial side of things will be no problem. Whether it's his wages, his staff's wages, the budget or the money for players. It's the other stuff. The more is it political's the right things. Like I think there's that email doing around or whatever it is, WhatsApp doing the rounds about he wants full control of players coming in and out. I would give him that. See, I don't know if it's because I'm a bit older than that, and I understand the what's it called the sport director, but you know what I mean. I'm not sure. Yeah, I am at work. Right, the thing about Danny Rowe, I know he's had two good seasons, right? He's only played he's been a manager 2 seasons and had 2 good seasons, and that is good. That's fantastic. But actually, I'm going to put the better light on. That's 2 seasons. That's a bit for me, you know. It could go wrong. That's what I'm saying. It could. That might be his only 2 good seasons. I know I know you can say that about any manager, rightly so. But that's a bit for me. You know what I mean? I'm sure you. I hope you understand what I'm saying. That's a bit of a Soonest. Got to get the God up. Got to get God up there. I'm trying to get this right perfect place. Right, there we go. Right, there we go. That's better. Aye, Soonest. Soonest. Aye, can you see me again? I don't know what happened there. But what did I say? Put the big light on. Aye. What was I've totally forgot my train. I thought you had dildo. Danny Roll. Right, sorry, this chap. Right, I get it with Danny Roll. I know he's a big deal. What? He aye. He's a big risk out of all the people mentioned. He's the one I don't want. I would be quite object to. If he comes right. There's bugger all I can do as a Rangers person. But that one's a bit for me. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to work this mother. I know. Wait a minute. He's still Danny Rose a bit the riskiest of them all because when the Gwen came, came with huge reputation. He'd done well in France. He'd won the league in France, and he came and he's had no career since then. You know, see that's the one thing about Roll for me. And listen, I've got no doubt this chap will probably go into a good career. But say again. Okay, right. But as a manager, right? No, I take that on board, and that's a big deal. That's right. I forgot about that one. If you were at Bayern Munich, you know your onions. No, is it heck, man? No chance, Kev. We can still win the league. All right, we need favours and all that, but Hearts will probably fall away. There's nothing to say they won't. There's nothing to say they will, though. But nah. Yeah, I know. I think that's a no-brainer, though, Robert. I don't think there's anyone that's a surprise. Like his interview to David Rio, which I thought was brilliant. I love listening to these guys talk, no matter what. But I was, I couldn't make my mind up. But somebody said, I think it might have been the other one. What's the other thing I'm on? It's either Twitter or YouTube. Somebody says, look, they took a lot from it that Gerard was saying he was going to come to us, basically. But and the way Gerard spoke, he says if the right job comes along on that, but Gerard's not a big. Gerard's not going to get a Bayern Munich just because they're on the telly or a Liverpool or an Arsenal type player. He's still got a bit of an apprenticeship to do and a bit of proving to do. If he can come back to us and do it again, it will look good for him. But whether that will happen or not, somebody's giving me pelts for not sitting in the fence. I can't. I don't know if I'm sitting in the fence. I'm giving you the truth. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Alison might be right there. Alison's never far wrong. I don't know, man. What's the next one? He's talking about England, maybe. No. You've got to remember when he was talking to Rio Ferdinand, that was about his whole career. From he said when he signed for Liverpool at 8 years old or whatever it was, and no, that was about his whole career. Yeah, I know. We did. Aye. Aye, I know, Rab, I know. I hope you're right because I see this fucking stand. Yeah, I keep harking on about it. Like, I love the big man being there. But anyway, aye, no, you're right, Rab. Aye, aye. Have you seen? I've not, Liam. I've not. If that's happened, is it? Where's it? Where have you read it anywhere credible, Liam? I've not seen that. If that's happened, he's out the door, man. Surely. It's just there's a lot of factors that the week. I feel right. I'm going offshore Thursday. Actually, do you know what's mental? I'm getting a lift down to the rig that I'm going to in Norwich off a guy that was on the broadcast earlier today. Absolutely mental. We both fly to the same rig on Friday. Mental. But anyway, I hope so, Ali. I would love that, pal. There's Lisa talking, saying absolutely nothing as usual. I know, Dale, because that interview was given before the Martin was sacked. But let's be honest, we all knew the guy was going to get sacked. But aye. I'm still. No. No, Mike. I didn't say 2-3 attackers. I said attack minded. I don't want to start with 3 strikers, man. That's mental. Rangers till I die post. I know they've got a huge following. I think they pay for them though, but no, I should say that I'm not slagging them off. They're a good bunch, but I think there's 8 or 9 moderators on that. They may well, but no, because if anything I say here, it could be taken the wrong way. If they've posted it, we've got to. Fair enough. Aye, that'd be good. Paul, I don't know, man. Liam Sterling posted what? What did he say, Ali? Oh, fuck, my brain's fried. That Thelwell's son's been blocked from coming. 156, but it's interesting times. Because I've normally get Sky Sports off now, but I'm just nothing's going to happen tonight, though. I mean, I've seen the rumor that Mr. Kavanagh's flying in on Thursday, and I think, oh, you know what? I think he probably will head this way because this is a crisis. It's a big asset he's bought into. It's very public, so he needs to be see feet on the ground, like you know. Mm. Oh, was that stars you sent? Oh, I'm normally seeing stars by people off you. Thank you. You sent stars. That's bizarre. That stars thing. I've got stars. You get challenges on the Facebook and all that, and one of them's to get X amount of stars a week. But there's no way I'm asking people for stars. That's asking people for money. $440 a day. No, it's not this month. Next month. So right, there's 400 stars received. Mad. But aye, thank you for the stars, pal. That's very quite humbling, shall we say? I've completed the stars thing. That's mad. Thank you, man. It's a bit. I don't mean to take this the right way. I'm a bit kind of. It's a bit cringe. Not cringe. I'm a bit humble by it. Aye, but anyway, let's go. Oh, absolutely, 2 up front, but it's getting 2 to gel. You know what I mean? That's difficult, as you know. But that's what the training pitch is for, isn't it, Mikey? Yeah, I think Defoe's got to come into the frame because I think even if it's the young team he's training, I've got no doubt Beale's coming because when you've got to remember what Gerrard said today. He said when he was at Rangers, his staff was perfect. That's Michael Beale coming. So if Gerrard comes, and I've got no issue with it. I've got no issue with it. Beale by the horns. There we go, Ali. Because Thelwell's just lied to him. Thelwell's completely lied to him. And even if he's saying it just to keep the fans on side, Mr. Kavanagh will not be happy from lying to the fans. Kavanagh's no mug. Because you remember how Kavanagh came to Rangers? He bought a ticket for the Copeland Road end, and was it not an October night or something like that, and it was pissing down. And he went and just sat with the Bears in the Copeland front quietly. Nobody knew who he was. He knows, man. He knows, man. I hope so, Amanda, pal. We need some. That it's all. It might all work out with the international breaks. How we go? Yeah, I've no. What's your not, Mr. May? I've no doubt, pal. No doubt. Like I've posted today about it. I posted last night, and as soon as I thought, yes, in fact, I think even said Sunday, I think Farrell was out of job here. I don't think the other one will go. Stuart will go. He'll be in a sugary peg, and he'll be told sort your shit out. But yeah. The thing is, Kieran, that worries me. I don't think the fans will put. See if somebody comes in for left field we've never heard of. He's nah. I can't see it. Absolutely. Gerard came in, we were at the bottom and took us up. Oh, there we go, Lisa. Everyone gets a line under the sand. Players, Michael Beer, even Gerard, come in and let's go. Gerard knows he's got to do well when he comes. And I like the fact that when he's interviewed today, so I shout at times, I'm sorry. What Gerard said today was brilliant. I love those interviews, no matter what. Was he knows where his weakness is, so he gets a Gary McAllister in for the defence. He gets a wing coach in, he gets Beale in. You know what I mean? He's not a snob that won't listen to people. Big Duncan, Gerard, Barry. I see when I see Barry's name mentioned, I get so angry. And I'm sorry, I know why people want him. He's rubbish. He's rubbish as a coach. You know what I mean? But anyway, I like the what was who was it said that was it Talks what said today? McInnes is aware. I mean, obviously he's aware, but nah, who right? Right, but Mikey, we bring anyone in we don't know, we're right on top of them instantly. That's the problem, big man. That's the problem. The thing is, Gerard's away and he's learned. He'll know from his last stint here and all that. It's I just think that I just think it was somebody we know we mentioned because we try and get somebody obscure from Germany or Holland or something. It's who you talking about? I'm not for Gerard. I'm not against. The only person I'm against is Danny Rowe. And when I say against, I don't that sounds horrible, but Danny Rowe's the only one out everyone mentioned that I would be a bit with. What's he done as a manager to deserve that role, Mikey? What's he won? Oh, right, over Barry Ferguson. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought you meant his manager. Sorry, I'm a dick. Sorry. Here's open Stevie G. Love the Rangers here. And he did love his time here. And because the one thing, Gerard's a Liverpool man. I don't need to say that to any of you. He's all more than aware of that. But I think he's got a love for Rangers. You know what I mean? He loved his time here. But gave me starting coaching. See, every time you see a yellow thing come up in Top Sport, you're like, the football Sky Sports. Gerard does have a love. Try that in a Liverpool accent. And I don't want to spit all over people. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm not doing it, man. Somebody, but nah. All right, la. But anyway, the thing is, mate, I would have Lampard, but I don't think he's going to leave Coventry. Yeah, I know, mate. I would love Lampard. I'm not going to. I won't. Um, Lisa, what was I talking about? What you said? What you? That's what you said. Sorry. Yeah, and I do believe that. Listen, Liverpool's his team. You know, again, it's. But did you listen to him today, man? I love listening to him. I think Rio Ferdinand's a brilliant pundit. I've disagreed with him, but even in Mr. H. But I'm humming and hawing. He definitely have a love for the Rangers, man. Again, I've said today, all the podcasts I do, or whatever you call this chit chat podcast, whatever it is. Liverpool and Rangers are very similar football clubs, working class cities, shipbuilding cities. It's a tough cities. They've both got tough people in them. Unfortunately, both teams have a terrible heartache over the losing fans and disasters. We've won trophies. Man United are probably the biggest team in England, but I'm 50. I grew up with that Liverpool side in the 80s, man, and they were brilliant. And a lot of Rangers fans liked them, by the way. Liverpool weren't hated like they are now. We all wanted them to win, and my dad brought me up on Liverpool, you know. And because back then, You only get about 3 live games of football a year. There was the FA Cup final, the Scottish Cup final, and the European Cup final. There was very rarely live football, and the European Cup final was massive. It was absolutely massive in football. Any of the other old farts here. The thing about Moore, he's not. He's an agent. He's not a football coach, man. Grant, I'm on your side, champ. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Then he brings in his boy, who was some of you will be able to correct me on this. His son was it? Where did he get it from? Norwich for years. All he did was look at YouTube and play a video analysis. That means watching YouTube. You can make me look good in YouTube. Well, maybe not. I don't really bother about that, man. Aye. Similarities about them, but I mean, what else? When you say that's about it, I mean, what else? All right, I don't understand that one, but all right. No, but there is similarities to the teams. You know, the working class cities, Glasgow City, hard, tough cities, and all that. But I get that. Celtic sang "Never Walk Alone" before Liverpool, allegedly. But anyway, I remember when Celtic used to sing "Hello, Hello, Hello, Hello" with other Tim Alloys. But anyway, we're not going down that road. Aye. All right, mate. I kind of messed up there. Aye. I was going to. I've downloaded that Brassic for when I'm offshore, so I'll see. Yeah. The thing is, Bob, I don't think it would matter who came, fella. They would get the choice of their backroom staff. You know. Graham, I read that minutes ago on here. I've got no idea. Let's go to. I'm just going to Twitter to have a look. I'll ask. Greenhouse.
Well, I personally, I really liked him at commentary. I thought he was definitely on the route to.
I'm here.
He's done terrific.
Stella's son's job being blocked by Cavan. I'm just asking on Twitter. Twitter's normally the better for catching up with stuff. I know the unfinished business. I just thought that meant that in management, but okay.
To warrant this move.
Well, here's wait a minute. Here's the thing, Mikey. It's International Week. The coaches, managers, whatever you want to call them, we're looking at, most of them are out of job. And if it is McInnes, it's a lift. I think most of it's a lift the phone. Do you want the Rangers job? Yes, no. If they say yes under certain conditions, that'll take 24, 40 hours to flash out contracts, who he's bringing in, who he wants in, how much his budget is. So I can't see it being that long, you know. I may be wrong. There we go, Kieran.
At least on the forum of us talking about him, because he's a special talent and personality too. And it's typical. He gets the man.
I hate the Guardian. I never read the Guardian, but that's I'm not going down the politics route. I never. There's two things doesn't happen on that page: Celtic fans commentating in politics. See, Bob, I'm trying to think of it from McInnes's point of view. Right, people say he's knocked us back before. I don't care if he's knocked us back 1,000 times. If we want him when he comes, good. But he's on the verge of something massive here with Hearts, right? And the Rangers job's right. I don't know what age McInnes is. He's probably my age. McInnes has got 15, 20 years left in management. The Rangers game's going to come up again. Although I do see McInnes as potentially the next Scotland manager. Since 2020. Why not? I can see it by Friday because again, Georgie, I don't know if you just heard me. It's a case of, do you want the Rangers job? I know, I know that's simplifying it, but it's possibly, Rob, possibly. Bob's. And so they should, Alison. Do you blame them? You know what I mean, pal? I'm not having a go at you. I'm just saying, Hearts have got every right to. See, the Hearts people, I've got a few Jambo pals, as we all probably have, and they're thoroughly decent people, especially one big, anyone that's a Rangers fan, you go through to Tynecastle, Big Tyson. I met Tyson in a football message board in 1999, and I've been through it in the piss in Edinburgh. We both ended up in cells one night over something stupid, but we never get charged, and I've crashed at his house, his mate's house. I would feel bad for him because as soon as Hearts won on Saturday, I messaged him seconds after the final whistle. I just gave him a thumbs up and he messaged me right away. Yes, so there would be a wee bit of what am I trying to say? Not guilt, not at all, but that's football. But I feel a tad sorry for him. Right, you've got to think, Mikey, that's the first time that's happened. You know what I mean? And there was no violence of that. He got a police escort, but there was never any violence. I am not saying it was the right thing to do, but I'm moving on from it. Aye. I don't know. So we prefer Celtic to win it, Mikey. I would have Rafa. I'd have Rafa. Yeah. Oh God, if that happens something left field, you imagine outcry. It's just not a smart move by Rangers right at this moment in time. Not at all. We need somebody safe. Aye.
Switch to our best smart meter plan and save up to 30%. Visit electricireland.ie. Electric Ireland. Making your
All right.
No. His girlfriend again. You can't just look the other way. But it's flaming.
Yeah, absolutely, Mikey. No arguments. Yeah, there we go, PJ. It's a great name, by the way. I think there will be. I'm pretty sure there will be. Like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if Thelwell goes in the next week or so, and then Patrick Stewart gets replaced in the next 6 months. Yeah, I agree with Ali here. We can't afford the risk right now. I can't really bother with English thing, you know what I mean? But whip your ass here. That was a flipping that was a COVID buy when I was out my dial. No, you're missing the point about Thelwell getting the job. He's going to get the sack because Gerrard doesn't want that position. And David Weir was leaking to the presser last time he was here. But I guess he gets a pass and all. But aye. Oh, Mikey, honestly, because I don't drink in the house, right? The last beer I went in to get in the fridge, it was out of date, right? I only drink socially. But during lockdown, I was drinking pints of Bloody Mary. Just, you know what lockdown was like. Then one day, it was a Friday and I get smashed. I mean, proper smashed, you know what I mean? 2 days on it. I remember I went to my bed for a day, come up, doing on the deal goes, and there was an Amazon delivery, an eBay delivery in that. I was like, what the fuck's this? One was a pair of Yeezys, which is as good as toilet roll. And the other was that 2 rolls of Celtic bog roll. I posted it on my normal Facebook account. And my mate Brian, he was like, "Yeah, mad kid. It cost me 27 quid. I didn't even roll for 2 rolls of bog roll." And the thing is, it's not even good bog roll. No, I went Fergie would be all right. Me, no, I live abroad, mate. I live in Thailand usually, so I've not had a season ticket since I joined. So I was in the Royal Navy. My last season ticket was 1993. I can get a ticket for it. Everyone can get a ticket for any game. I can. This page has opened up stuff up. There's not a game I can't get a ticket for. Like, and I know that sounds cocky. I don't want to annoy anyone. But even the last Celtic game I got, I had 4 tickets for it. You know what I mean? That thing. I mean, I actually put myself down for one and got one through a few years ago. But I was like, I'm away that often. It's a waste. I was in HMS Glasgow at the time. We came to Glasgow as well. No, it was an HMS Southampton. It was my first ship. We were in Glasgow. That was the last time I had it. And see the HMS Glasgow plaque that's in the trophy room. It was me, gave Rangers that. Nah, man. I'm glad doing these chats now. Like I said to you earlier, Bob, flipping my first ever podcast was with Derek Parlane, and that was I was cacking myself with that because it's Derek Parlane. But my upload was crap, and his wasn't too good, and it wasn't that good. He'll do it again if I would ask him because I got on pretty well with him. And then I did 2 hours, and my picture was terrible, so I never bothered doing it. So it was just wait, remember what day was it? The Falkirk game. The last 10 minutes, I was sitting here. I was cheesed off like everyone else. Thought, let's watch the last 10 minutes of the game. Boo him, then log off. 4.5 hours later, and Martin gets sacked and all that. It was a brilliant night on Sunday. Yeah, in a heartbeat. Yeah, absolutely. Marky boy. The only person that's mentioned in the top 10 I wouldn't take Barry Ferguson and I wouldn't take Danny Rowe. I don't think Barry Ferguson isn't a serious thing anyway. I hope so, Jacko. I hope so. I try, PJ. I mean, everything I do is nothing scripted. I do sometimes I've got notes, but if I've got notes, it's I tell you because yesterday when I was talking about the managers potential, I wrote them all down because I knew we'd miss some, but it was, and my numbers went through the roof since 4 o'clock Sunday or whenever the game finishes Sunday. There's been over 1 million people on the page. Yeah, me too, Lee. But absolutely, Mikey.
20 seconds, Michael.
Hey, Mikey, I've the one I love Dessers as well. I've got no doubt about that. I hope so. I tell you though, ladies and gentlemen, the guy that I think will flourish under CVG is Raskin. He will be our new Alfie. He will be our new Alfie. He'll be our new Alfie. And I tell you what, Gerard will make him a very good player, and he'll make us a fortune. That's a £20 million player under Gerard. I firmly believe. Man United on Sky Sports. What a mess they are. Arsenal is my English team. I don't lose any sleep off them, but if they lose, but I don't hate Man United because outside the Rangers sphere, the guy I listen to most about football is Sir Alex Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson, if he said jump, I'll say how high. You know. Cheers, Lisa. But the thing is, and I know this, it's the punters that have made me do this because I was, like I said, I had the page 14 years in at Christmas Day, and I looked at the professional thing and I seen the views I was getting. I thought, let's change this, and here I am. It's going to retire me, maybe. Well, help retire me. There was a chap there, just. Willie, see if that's happened. By the way, that's Stilwell gone himself. That's a big fu to him. I hope it's happened. You know, I think they're a good outside bet. A good outside bet. Oh, that him and all, Lisa. I totally forgot about the wee man, and you're damn right, pal. That's come here, wee man. Come here, wee man. You know, let's go for a fish supper. Let's go. Play PlayStation. Things like that. Just it's a personal accounts. It's the personal stuff. Let's see the young right back and left back. What's his name? Max Aarons. He's had a terrible time. And I don't like seeing that. I feel Gerard. That's the kind of guy Gerard might look at. He'll either send him back on loan, or he'll say, "Look, come on, come up my house for the night." You know what I mean? Let's watch Monday Night Football and just have a chat about football. You know what I mean? Just relax the boy, because I know he did that with a few players. Walter did it as well. Walter would take players and stay overnight with. They would stay overnight at Walter's. Heart and Hand podcast. Nah, here we go. Heart and Hand have just replied to me. No, sorry, they replied. Rumours Robbie Thelwell will not be joining are untrue. He started work yesterday, so not that in the head. Okay, that's that. Done. The end.
Longer lasting, more effective relief than standard pain.
Damn it. I'm not. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where's Bob saying? Yeah. Heart and Hand, guys. Heart and Hand have just said that's untrue. He started work yesterday. Yeah, Georgie, as I've said, you'll probably have picked up now. Heart and Hand have said that's untrue. He started work today or yesterday. I know. I would. Right, I'm going offshore Thursday, but if it was announced he was coming tomorrow, I'd be up at Ibrox, and it's not something I would do normally. I'm 40 minutes from Ibrox in a taxi, so. Yeah, Alison, I think Mark threw him under the bus there because see the first interview he gave, and it was all over the place. He wouldn't have been near. He wouldn't have been near the. If he was up to me, he wouldn't have been near an interview again.
Doing well when it comes to our recycling and food waste business. However,
Well, he's a Rangers fan.
our general waste.
Oh, the thing is, Lisa, we've got to remember he's a Govan boy. He's a Rangers fan. That's the thing about footballers. Gerard, Sir Alex, all these people, first and foremost, they're a football fan. That's what Derek Parlane said to me. He says, look, First and foremost, all right, I played for the Rangers. I lived my dream, but I'm a Rangers fan. Because see, when I was talking to Derek Bartley and off camera before we went live, we signed somebody. I can't remember who it was. And it came up on Sky Sports. So it was Derek, we signed somebody, and he was as keen as me. He was like, "Who was it? Who is it?" And I had to turn the phone on, so we watched it together, man. Yeah, Derek's got it. No probs, Gio. I think, aye. I think Defoe's just a class act. No, Fergie's a Rangers man. The thing about his wife and all that, he was right. Give me a second, just take my. I'm just. Oh yeah, fucking tube. I've just broke that. Yeah, ball bag. I spilt half my dinner doing my flipping thingy, so don't laugh at me. That's the one I want, but I'm going to sit on that. I like sitting back in this flipping chair though. It's my mum's chair, so. Oh, that's. Oh. Sounds like where's my 4-eyed bellend? Where's I put my glasses? Honestly, man. See, I've got no brain, by the way. Give me a sec to find my fucking glasses. Where did I put them fucking glasses, Jeff? Right. Honestly, I bet you stand on them now. Oh, I wish I had a brain. You can't be this dumb, man. How can you lose something that was 3 feet? It was on your head. It better not be my head. Seriously, man. Oh, they're not there. There we go. Oh, my head. What?
Is domestic football next season.
Sorry. All right, okay. Honestly, man. Barry, Scotty, stop with the Barry chat, but no. We Alison was Ali. Ali's always. Hang on. And it, Bob, honestly, the thing is, Bob, I've got a pretty decent memory, but see, I'm forgetting stuff, and I shouldn't say this out loud, but see, my work, my engineering, my mechanics job, see, when I'm on a rig and that, there's stuff I'm forgetting that is not even apprentice level, it's below that, you know what I mean, and I'm forgetting it, like stuff to do with engines and all that, but anyway. Yeah, no, hey, Matt, I understand why people don't want him. But he won the biggest trophy in the last 9 years, and nobody's come in and done anything better or worse or done anything else. Mate, Ibrox isn't toxic now. The toxic issue is gone. Gerard.
I go for another couple of challenges doing this. And that's what I'm working on in the background at the moment. A few different ideas, a few different people around me. I know where I'm strong, and I know there's areas where I need good support, and I need special skill sets to make me better and stronger in terms of my staff and my group.
I'm here. I'm listening. I confirmed it, but aye, no. Hey, listen, listen, Matt. I get that, and I can't argue against it, champ. I'm fucking. The toxicity, the toxicity, the toxic guy's gone.
If in an ideal world they come available, I'll jump. And if they don't, I won't go back in. I want to be at a team that's going to compete because I think that suits me better. It's tough to get every job's challenging and stuff.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, you know, the team trained well this week. They're supposed to. Yeah, Southgate. I don't think Southgate would come.
I know the right people that are out there to make me a
Yeah, maybe, Rab. I know you may be right there, champ. Aye.
people around me.
No, I know, Ali. I know.
That's what I'm working on in the background now.
He's no, she's English, man.
Really interesting phone calls since I stopped inside.
The one he wanted, Ryan. We Stu Allison. I'm sure he likes Rangers, but I just it's not that I don't want to, I just don't think it will happen. Does that make the sense? I've done something to this.
Could be like challenge, and I've got my people set, which I will have at some point. I'll take that challenge.
Well, Gerrard famously won the Scottish title with Rangers in 2021 after an unbeaten league campaign, but he had a lot less success at Aston Villa and then Al Ettifaq.
You've got to remember when Gerrard came to us the last time, we were a basket case. That was the last throw of the dice, by the way, when he came in.
It wasn't perfect, but he ultimately came through when he really needed to. He left the squad and then.
Matt, you're quite right to say that, and I think we were. I've got no. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I've got no issue with absolutely any of the players. Just Danny Rowe, I'm a bit about because he's only 2 years as a manager and did well, but it might not continue. Yeah, Muscat, absolutely no issue with. McInnes, get him away from Hearts or Muscat. Muscat, I've got no issue with at all. He's probably at the right time to start to make that kind of move.
It's like a sparkle in their eyes. I think Steven Gerrard would view that hopefully as the same, so it could be attractive for him as much as it would be for the support to see him back in the building.
The thing is, Matty, the thing is with Gerrard, he would galvanise us all big time,
Sacked by Everton in January of this year, and he doesn't have a job.
I don't like that one.
Worked with the Ibrox sporting director Kevin Thelwell during his time at Everton. He's also thought to be a candidate, but he's led Hearts to the top of the Scottish.
He has a ban on commentator apart because of social media. Doing a Gary Lineker, I don't know. Mate, I would love Klopp, but he's not going to come to Rangers, man.
Mistakes made this season, and insist they're focused on delivering success for the club. Now that is after the leading supporters group said a meeting with.
Oh, Barry, I hate seeing Barry's name. You're quite right to mention it.
Bosses, including the chief.
Yeah, well, Gerrard's a man.
And the finance officer Chris Mackay met with Celtic Fans Collective to discuss concerns regarding a need for change in the boardroom.
No, Clement, I wouldn't take him back. No, we'll move on from that one.
Concerns with supporters and reluctant to confront the need for change.
Yeah, but times have changed. But I know what you mean, but. Not at all, Lisa. He's coming to be the Rangers manager for 2 or 3 years. If the Liverpool job come up, fair enough. But out that I can't see it. I'm leaving suddenly. Gerrard, Stephen Robinson. But the thing is, would Stephen Robinson take a number 2? That's the first time I've read that, and it kind of goes, okay.
For sure, I would come back. Now I've been there a couple of years. I would probably stay.
Matty, you're quite right too. I get your point because when Gerrard first came, I was against him, and here's the thing: something I've got to hold my hands up to. At the summer there, I was against him coming back, but see right now, nah, we need him.
Top scorer in the Premier League history.
It's good though, Bob, innit? It's good chat.
Former Newcastle and Crystal Palace boss Alan Pardew can't see the striker.
Yeah, Barry's only going to come back if he gets a full-time job, and he's not going to get that.
Still that thing about beating Shearer's record back in the Premier League. I think that still eats him a little bit.
It's interesting times.
His pace.
The thing is, we've said in the board, and I've said it on the page, and I've said it myself.
It'll get more technical, it'll get better. And
the Americans won't listen to the fans, but maybe we'll have to.
He improves himself every little bit, and that's why his stats still were adding up.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Who's the old Liverpool manager? Klopp. No.
In a successful team,
Ali, I can tell you that that's a lot of mince. Number one, he never lived in Saudi. He lived in Bahrain. He just used to go across the causeway every day to work. I've been out there millions of times. I know Bahrain, and he's got no. He's been paid. His tax was a UK tax, and that was all up in April. So that's not a thing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, no to what, Chris? Sorry. Yeah, I think. I mean, I've got no issue with it at all. But he might. Yeah. Like I say, I'm you. That's there's Daft Ian. Ian's been on the page since day one, man. He was about my first joiner back in the day. Total bell end, but he's he's all right. Yeah, same here, mate. We're never that far apart.
Try and just pick him and come for him because he's a genius. He's playing at the very, very high
Absolutely.
a footballer can play. So I'll just try him in.
That simple as that, Ian. It's as simple as that, old boy. Simple as that. Everything that, yeah.
Crystal Palace captain is into the final season of his contract.
It's aye.
Pull out of a
Gerard. Be interesting if he comes, aye. I hate that when I'm not slagging women's football off, but when you see Juventus to Benfica one, I'm ready to try and find it, but it's the ladies.
Never ideal for a player of his quality to come into the last year of his contract.
Aye.
Because you know,
Gerard, I think if Gerard comes, he's more or less told us today who he would bring. Beale, Gary Mack, two of the main ones. You know, I think that if he's going to bring one of the ex-players in, I think Defoe would be the one, because there's an aura about Defoe. He's a lovely, lovely person. Not that that makes a good football coach, but he was an unbelievable striker. Remember, they played together at England. He came up here and the thing is, see when you hear Defoe talk about Rangers, that's like me and you talking. That's a boy that's come in. That's me and you talking. Let's be honest. Sorry. Right. That's me. He's a bear. He's a bear now, you know.
interested, I understand.
Rab, sorry for messing with this camera. I've got ADHD. It's got to be dead straight. The iPad.
Much part of the process. Where he's going to go.
Aye. And it's right, your mother. Right, there we go. Yeah.
Or something like that could really be a problem.
Hey, well.
I don't worry about that.
Hey, well.
He seems naturally gifted in terms of his makeup of his body. He's a strong person. So I think in January.
You think so? I hope so. I don't like being, but I'm kind of my glass is half full in that rather than yours. No, mine's half empty with this, but I know I can't. Yeah, but you let go. That's the thing. Anyway, this is sorry. I'm sorry.
To give this assessment of Chelsea's Premier League title.
Don't touch it again, you tune. Yeah, but you let go. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Yeah, that's it. Do not touch it. What have I just done?
The Chelsea team's winning the league. Who did they have as goalies?
See that goal he scored? Remember the one over his shoulder and it just passes into the net? People, was there not an absolute belter also scored at that game as well, and it kind of took the shadow away from it? That's one of the best goals you'll ever see at Ibrox. That was unbelievable. We were fit as anything, Jim. That was the thing. I remember Gerard saying it. One of his initial interviews, he said they'll be fit, and it was a warning to them. Listen, you're going to be spewing your guts up. But
Belgian goalkeeper who's out on loan at Strasbourg, who I think you're going to be hearing
somebody just
about in the future. He's somebody who's been compared to Thibaut Courtois. He's playing really, really well for Strasbourg. The thing with Chelsea is
a beauty.
Excellent young centre backs. Okay, a few have been out. Wesley Fofana, concussion problem. Chalobah,
fell down the side there.
Back as well. So, the answer.
Yeah, listen, Gerard will have been watching every single game of us. Two reasons. One reason because he's a fan, and if he's going to come back, he wants to know what he's coming into.
To keep throwing money at a perceived problem.
Thomas Tuchel's decision to leave Jude
yeah. Yeah, I know. But Billy, if it doesn't matter whatever coach manager comes in, everyone gets a line in the sand, matey. You know what I mean? Some will have longer than others to prove it. But yeah,
You definitely notice when he's not here because he's such a
definitely fit. Right,
big player.
he's gone. The boy's
I
gone.
think he's been injured. He's had a tough couple of months.
Neil, I think Davy Martindale's a great guy. I think he speaks well about football. The problem he's got is his history, his criminal history, and the nasal Glasgow Ned accent. You know, and that'll grate a lot of people. It doesn't bother me, but right.
If he's playing week out for Real Madrid, he's going to be.
Yeah, but the thing is, Ian, can we really go for somebody we've never heard of? Not that we've never heard of, but somebody this guy we've all got risk, but bigger risk than what we've mentioned. It's
Thomas Tuchel has asserted his authority by leaving the club.
I'm still watching the other side. I know that's true, Cameron. But was that because we want to get in for tackles? That's why. But yeah, no, that is true. That is true. Yeah. Archie Knox isn't there anymore. Oh no, it's Bob. Tav's his man. He would have done it when Tav was here the last time. This is Tav's last season at Rangers. There's no way a manager's going to take his captaincy away from the last 6 months of his career at Rangers. And I'd be pissed off if they did that as well. It's a bit disrespectful, you know. Because if you're a leader, you're going to shout your mouth off anyway. Aye, I know. Okay, sorry for picking my nose. Aye. It's not an issue. Tam, I do the same tax as him. I do the 90-day thing. I've been doing this since 99. I know how it works. You might have tax to pay in the Middle East, but they pay 7% or something like that. It's nothing to do with the UK tax. That finished in April, and he's not earned. Thank you, mate. He's not earned since then, so it's not an issue, mate. Mark Morris.
He's used this opportunity to say things.
The record are saying that. Really, the record are saying Lampard's set to leave Coventry for us. Seriously.
And you will
Really?
listen to me or obey my instructions here. You go and do your playing on the field of which you are very good at when you're ready. And I don't want all of these histrionics flying around about the place. That's what I think.
I can't see it. I could be mental to leave Coventry for us. Tav's not going anywhere, mate. It didn't resolve the issue. What it is, Craig, we do the 1st of May to April the 31st, and he wasn't working after April the 31st. That's it. Absolutely. He's leaving in the summer, so leave him be, man. Leave him be.
There comes a point.
I can't. I don't like Tav chat because it doesn't end well. So I'm stepping out that one.
That time comes and something happens. It will be easier to say, "Well, I didn't do X, Y, and Z. X, Y." But when you do it, it's then mentally challenging.
There's one.
Well, Stones and his England colleagues will be in focus tomorrow at 4:30 here on Sky Sports News. Our football correspondent Rob Dorset hosts a discussion with journalists Henry Winter and Simon Heath.
It's not a problem. People say it's a problem. It isn't a problem. I've been doing this tax thing since 1999. I'm not in the money he's on. Number one, it's 21%. It's not. We pay 21%. I don't pay. But
Steven Gerrard.
But aye. Neither can I.
Egotistical losers. Wow. Gerrard was capped 114 times.
Top of the championship, going into the Premiership. All right, Bob. How you doing?
Also captained England 38 times and scored 21 goals.
There's a bigger problem in England, in my opinion. I think we were all.
I love listening to Terrad talk, man. He looks a bit cold when he talks sometimes that way. He does it a bit. And Rio Ferdinand has class and all, man. Moore's got to start 22 games per contract.
So why didn't we connect when we were 20, 21, 22, 23? Was it ego? Was it rivalry? Was it... Why?
Yep, Mr. Allen, Mr. Morrison, yep. Yeah, I know, Fraz. I agree with you. Yeah, I think it would be. I think. Oh yeah, bugger, my shoulder there. I think. Yeah, I agree with that, Cameron. If I mean, I'm not sure if I was told he's got a lifelong contract with Adidas and stuff like that. So these guys with good tax accountants. I know I've got a good accountant, and I'll leave it at that. But yeah, yeah, Cam. I see that. Yeah, probably, man. How much is it? Boom. There we go. Yeah, that's it, Craig. That's it. He might have tax in the Middle East, but their tax is bugger all, man.
He's trying to do the training sessions, but it was 99 today. No. And then I was just on my own.
Cheers, mate.
Middle of nowhere.
That doesn't. Nah, we can't do that. That doesn't. No, that's amateur stuff. Nah. I have no idea. Joe Rothwell's another one that will flourish under my money on. That's a thing. My money on. Gerrard or what's his shot? I keep forgetting. Oh man, not a man. Muscat, Kevin Muscat. Mate, see if we right. I'm 8 miles from United's ground. See if Rangers loan a player to air. Part of the dog dealers, look, you've got to play him. It's not normal. But Mikey Moore will be Mikey Moore might flourish under Gerrard. You've got to remember, and he's got. If you ask Spurs fans and football coaches that know him, this kid's going to be an England starter when it gets going. Absolutely, Asgard. Yeah, it's an exciting because they were like, holy cow, there's Steven Gerrard. You know that there's that. I mean, you've got to remember these players are the same as us. They're football fans first. There's Gerrard, man. You know what I mean? I mean, when I lived in Hong Kong, man, I remember it might have been Paul Scholes. I can't remember if it was Scholes or Gerrard. They were in Wan Chai and they couldn't move, man. It was just 100 deep all around them. Is that what it is? Is it the fifth? There we go. I can't mind. My tax, my accountant just says, give me this amount of money. So I give him a brew dog, and that's my tax for the year. But that's a lie, by the way. I pay the 22% or whatever it is. Yeah, a bit of crack with them, you know. Yeah. Listen, I don't. The tax thing's not an issue now. And like somebody, I think it was a chap's name was Cameron. He said, the Americans, how much is it? Are you 2 grand or 2 million? Both. There we go. Yeah, because I know. Ironically, I know for a fact this happened. You know, with the wee Ross McGill that was the Union Bears capo for years. He met Gerrard's best mate out in Glasgow one night, and long story short, he ended up going for a meal with Gerrard in a private restaurant, and Ross told him everything about Rangers and all that, and it was. I know he took me Ross to Liverpool to Gerrard's box at a European game and all that, but yeah, I know Ross's life has changed slightly since then, but we're not getting into that. But yeah, but aye.
Food waste bins. However,
Aye, there we go.
Still ending up in our general waste bins. It can happen. So take a minute before.
Rothwell's another one. They're all going to flourish under Gerrard. Stardom to the road. There we go. That's a good word, Davey. What's this? See the abuse of the pelt of this. Because see, because Celtic fans can't comment, see this stuff, death threats, my kids all the stuff they say about my kids and all that, and the PM's just funny. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Bye.
Dry cough, chesty. No matter what type of cough your kid has, think Bronco Junior. Made with honey and marshmallow.
Really, Sonny? That's interesting. I'll just. That's interesting. Thanks. Those are, like I say, I always I learn more off the page than anywhere. Yeah, I see that, champ. Yeah. I say, Craig, I do the same tax. I work the same tax year as in business and working abroad. So. Yeah, in front of each other. Raskin behind, him in front.
this machine can
I know it's not simple, but yeah.
I need you to work on
Oh no, I'd quite happily have Lampard. I just don't, till this moment, I don't feel he'll leave Coventry. I mean, he'll certainly lifted the phone to Gerrard and said, "What about this?"
She's only human.
Allegedly.
These people.
I've tried to watch that Ted Lasso again, man. I can't get into it, even though I know it's massive. Like,
Wake up and think.
yeah, he'll probably come straight down Fraser, but it still looks great in his CV, doesn't it? A lot of people are about it. That's our best player, mate.
This is Anfield. Catch all the WSL action live on Sky Sports.
Yeah.
Our museum sponsors Sky Sports News.
World Grand Prix darts tonight. Gellerin Price, the Iceman, is taking on Ryan
The Iceman. Oh, the darts is on. Oh, I'm going to stick the darts on, right? I'm still here. Like, I've got no plan to go on or off or whenever I'm going to main event. Of course, I've got my Sky controller. I like that Welsh twat. The Welsh, what's his name? Price. I like him.
This
Yeah,
is
maybe.
This is her immune system. Her bodyguard, who protects her
There we go, Ian.
wherever she goes. But sometimes you could use a little help too.
Actimel. Makes you poop yourself inside out. But gets rid of the gerbils, though. I started that Jag thing for losing weight. It didn't do anything to me. So it was 300 quid or whatever it was. Like, you can get that up your bum. When we move back to town, I'll just get the illegal stuff in. I think that's called heroin, mind you, innit? I'm not going to start taking heroin. I'm joking. But yeah. There we go, Alison. That's a shout.
You see, Etoro really is.
I don't think Gerrard will do that. I don't know. Two up front, I would 4-4-2 is good, but you play to the strengths. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm fed up with them, man. Parties up there and all sorts.
a delicious sounding description here. Some sumptuously written words.
Klopp. It'll be great with it.
But do we really need it?
I'll tell you what, we were in New York once, and I'll leave it at that, actually, a bit crack. What's this? How did they clean this guy's house in the Bronx? But anyway, that's another story. Yeah, that's quite a good coach to Russell Martin out, and that's quite a good comment, that champ. Aye. No, heart in hand, I've just tweeted that he started work yesterday. It's bollocks. Yeah, there could be that, Ali. There could be that, especially if it's something we've not really heard of or it's not been mentioned yet. There's something sitting on my shoulder here about Here's something though. It looks like Big Angie's probably going to get sacked, so Rafa Benitez might end up at Forest. I can see Benitez ending up at Forest. I would have Big Ange, but he's going to his life and his family's life will be in danger with the Fraggles. Hey Baz, there we are. How's it going? Baz had me on last night. Baz, do you want to come on? Wait a minute. How did I do this? How did I send you it? Crap. How did I do it? Oh no. Oh. How did I do this? Oh, give me a second. I tend to agree that I think Gerrard's a kind of mid-table in England manager, but you never know with the right. I don't know. The thing is, Robert, I've got no issue with Big Ange. I think he's a thoroughly decent human being. I actually like the guy. Even Rodgers, I've got no. Martin O'Neill, I think Martin O'Neill's great. I think he's entertainment. And I'll tell you something. See, as a pundit, by the way, see Lennon. I think Lennon. I sit there and listen to Lennon intently. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I know I'm not going to get into the stuff with Lennon, but by all accounts, Lennon, see if you're out in the piss and that, Lennon's is maybe quite a decent chap. He's a Celtic man. He doesn't like us. That's fine. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's something. See, Graham, this is something for me. The fact that we've not yet had an interim coach appointed, does that mean they know that there's going to be a new manager in a few days? And the fact it's an international week, there's no game on Saturday or Sunday. There's no immediate rush. As long as the players are keeping their fitness up, kicking a ball about, you know, the youth coaches, the under-18 coaches, even the ladies coaches can take them. That's not an issue about the fitness, but it's someday to pick a team. There we go. That's where we're going, Graham. Pick a team. Yeah, that's what we need. Aye. Who are we talking about, Craig? Gerard. Craig, sorry. Who are we talking about again, champ? Re-established. Sorry, Gerard. Yeah, I got you. Very good words, Craig. Very good words. I think, I feel desperately sorry for him. I think Spurs were mental, but I tell you what, see the fact that he said I always win a trophy the second season. See when he won that European trophy, I was like, well in, son. Yeah, I think that I think it's normal in international week. They would have come in on Monday to do the warm down in the morning and say, right, I'll see you Thursdays, lad. Go. I mean, maybe the English lads and that have got to travel or say, right, on you go, go home. They'll go out for a jog in the morning anyway. They know how to keep themselves fit, and there'll be local gyms and all that. So yeah, maybe. There's no way the players are off for a week, mate. I can't see it at all. 7 days off? Nah. Maybe they are, but I Martin Neal as well. I think Martin Neal's entertaining as hell. Yeah, I've got no issues with that, Des. No issues with that at all, mate. I'm just going to try something a second.
Love this. It's a bullseye for two big finishes. The Storm it'll send two, and
It doesn't matter. I'm
his throw to fend off Price. He does get double five.
Yeah, but I thought so, Cam. There's no way they're getting a full week off. No, when we're sitting 10th in the league, we're not rewarding that failure with that. No. Possibly, Fraz. Possibly. Real food in the can. Oh, there's no way he enforced the vegan thing on them, is there? There's no chance of that. Surely not.
And now a chance to break for Searle. A really legitimate chance. Now they're both in, but it's Searle ahead against the throw, and he could, if he does so, have the throw to win the match. That looked like a pressure dart throw, but a good cover.
Burger's all right. Burger's all right, aye. One swallow doesn't make a summer. Well, there was a girl. No, never mind. Wee Tam, I should have asked Wee Tam. Aye, Tam's a good. I like Wee Tam. Benitez, aye, maybe. See, to be honest with you, Des, it doesn't bother me. I'm not that fussed about that. I get why people. There's people want to know everything that happens in Rangers. It's not something I particularly. Whatever he gets, it will be in his contract. Yeah, corn burgers. What did you get? Yeah, DVD player. Did people still nick DVDs? I'm joking. What? Yeah. What were you in there for? I tried one of the vegan fucking meat burgers or whatever it was, meat things from Greg's, man. I spewed up and killed a kitten out of anger. I'm joking. Look, I had a Greg's a day. I don't mind it. Yeah, absolutely, Baz. We were talking about it in your podcast last night. See, I'm trying to work out how to. Oh, here, actually. Here, here's a link to the. How did I do that?
Felt as though when he hit the trouble, he took
How did I send that? Give me a second.
Price
Oh
frustrated.
crap! How did I send that, man? Here, I'm going to send you the link on Twitter, Baz, if you want to come on.
Such a relief on the first start when that goes in. He would have been pretty disappointed with the 5, but he came back well from that.
Baz, I just sent you the link on Twitter, mate. If you want to come on.
For Searle,
Hang on.
it's not the end of the match should he lose this leg in the set.
Me? Ah, right. Ah, stop the kids. No problem, mate. No problem. No problem.
Sure, Searle would love to be able to somehow.
I think Tav's here for the rest of the season. This is his last season. He'll go, but I think he'll get the bit. Every player will go up a level. They can't not. Can you see me now? Can you see us now? All right, okay, decent enough person, aye. Can you see me again? Yeah, I hope so. Can you? Oh, I've just put I've had Sky Sports on all day. It's 2 minutes in, and I put the darts on, and Gerrard's signed for Rangers. He's not. The Rangers are talking to him. Hang on. I like the. Oh, look, get Sky on.
They want to speak to him as part of the process. Now, we reported earlier that they've drawn up a shortlist and that Sean Dyche was one of those.
Sky on, Sky, go.
Is not interested in the role. Just to recap, Rangers want to speak to Steven Gerrard about a return to Ibrox. Gerrard open to listen to those talks. We'll keep an eye on that as it progresses.
I'm telling you right now, Gerrard's coming. Gerrard is open to return. Right, calm down, boy. Calm down. Let's talk sensibly here, right? Let's think about this. Right, I'm getting off. Right, calm down, ball bag. All right. Hang on, I'm just going to down. This is all vodka. This is neat vodka. Oh, I hate doing that. It's water. Right, he's open to return. Baz lad, he's coming into champ. He's coming. He would, if he wasn't going to come, he would have shut it down instantly. His agent will shut it down. Thank you, no thanks. Something to play. Gerrard's on your manager. Bingo. Honestly, I follow a farting for through. But I don't know if it's that egg, but yeah. I think I'll marry you, Craig. I think I'm offshore on Friday. I get a chopper from Norwich at 10:30 Friday. I've got no doubt that's possible, champ. Or I've been a Zoom call or something like that. But yeah, honestly, man, I need a massive pee. I'm just posting on the page. I'm here, team. I'm here. Gerrard's coming. The end. I'm here. If he was not, I'm just getting this right. Knocking my complete dummy on my posts. There we go. Right, there we go. Right, we're talking about, where were we? How cool is this, man? Yeah, he'll be in charge of the transfers. Yeah, hang on. How's the heartbeat? Well, I've just shot my second flipping hedgehog for the night. Yeah, Ali's probably right. He phoned me, so yeah. I'm all over it. The big Baz man. It's me. Your podcast caused this, man. Well, listen, he'll have learned. We'll have learned. Let's go. Oh, if I don't know, mate, it doesn't matter. No, the links between Rangers and Thelwell's boys got nothing to do it. Listen, I know Des, you're right, but it's better than we've got that. Can you imagine we won the league this year? Holy horsecock. That'd be unbelievable. Gerrard's talking to Rangers. Rangers are talking to Gerrard. Simple. That's the layman, Stephen. It looks good for Gerrard. 100%, Kyle. It's on Sky Sports News. He's not coming home. Coming home's going to Liverpool, but I know what you mean. Aye. Mark, there'll be bits of paperwork to done, and he's got to get his staff in. But fuck me, sorry for swearing. Yeah, we did have a goalkeeping coach. The guy from, I think he came from Chef U, didn't he? I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, I'm not going. I'm not going quiet. I'm here. Just doing two things at once is awkward for me because I'm a bit slow. But aye, see if he wins the league, man. That's the biggest league victory ever. We're on our backside now, footballing wise, and bosh. David, I can marry you, even though I'm not a homosexual. Not that I'm not. I shouldn't say things like that. I'm not. No, I'm nothing against that. Obviously. Listen, Bill. Well, Andrew, I don't know if you saw the Rio Ferdinand interview. He said everything was perfect at Ibrox. Bill was part of that perfection, so I'm quite happy for him to come back. Yeah, Butland's been great. Butland's probably our player of the season. And the thing is, Craig Gerrard will get more time than any other one coming in. Well, see, George, I don't think he'll bring a different lineup. I think the core were there because he said in the interview today everything was perfect. So that means Gary Mack and Beale. I do, but I think Defoe will be part of that setup. I do think Defoe will be part of the setup. No issues here. If Gerrard wants Allison off the page, Daft Allison, who's lovely, if he wants her there, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Alison, if Gerrard wants you there, Alison, I'm all for it. Alison, the podcast and all that all fits into place, in it, and I think it was you mentioned something like that. Scotty, mate, I don't think we'll have any choice in the matter. Him and Beale go together everywhere, and that's fine. The thing with Beale, line in the sand, he did what he did. When Beale's here this time, he'll be training at Murray Park. He'll be by Gerrard, by Ibrox, taking his notes and helping him. That's all. He'll be seen and not heard. He gets a pass from me, sir, but I do understand why people don't like him. Yeah. He did as a manager, but not as a coach. Ian, it's all Hollywood. I mean, I'm wondering does anyone know or Netflix in that filming us quietly? You know what I mean? I do. I think Davis. I know he likes Stephen Davis. I know they're good pals and he likes him. So that could be a possibility. Get David. I know Davis is a Northern Ireland assistant, but would he drop? Well, he could work at Ibrox with the kids or something like that, and do the Ulster job, the Northern Ireland job. Yeah. Yep, Des, I can't argue against that, champ. I cannot answer that. I'll leave that one. I'll leave that in the last bit, but yeah, I'll be married 18 years to the best wee woman in the world, so. Tom was in, if you're if you're talking, Don, if you're talking about Beale, he was with Gerrard in Saudi. We'll not know, mate. I think he'll bring in a proper goalkeeping coach with pedigree, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's it. That was great what he said today. When he said, "Look, I know this," he was basically saying, "Look, I know. Well, it's defensive. Well, that's why Gary Mack was his number two, a defender, you know." And the thing is, Gary McAllister's a Rangers fan, a big Rangers fan. He's me and you, but he went elsewhere. But yeah. Oh, this is a good feeling, man. I need to go for a pee in a minute, but yeah. That's fine. I get the feeling. See, once Sheridan arrives, we'll forget about Beale after a day. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely, Al. Absolutely, Bazza. Absolutely, Baz. Let everyone see Baz there. Go, please follow Baz. Hands Across the Water on YouTube, please. I think they've got about 1,000 followers. These are good These are good roastermen and all that. Go on there. Go, please follow and like them and sub to them. Even more than me. Get them the numbers, man. It gets the owners off a hook a wee bit, Tam. There is that, yeah. Guys, Gerrard, Gerrard's got a lot more power now than he did the last time. Right, you're a mess. You want me? Here's what I want. He won't be unreasonable though. He won't be unreasonable. He's a working class boy. Remember, Cameron. I love seeing stuff like that. I love seeing stuff like that. Yeah, I see that, Bob. I see that, Bob. No probs, man. No probs, Chief. Absolutely. Adam, out of all the coaches we've mentioned, managers, whatever you want to call them, there's going to be a section of support don't want them. The one that everyone, well, they might not want him, but they'll accept him more than any others is Gerrard. You know. I disagree with Rothwell. I think Rothwell will flourish under Gerrard. Remember, he plays a similar position to Gerrard. You know. Ulster Scots, yeah. I mean, I was wondering last night. I wonder what the percentage of the support at Ibrox is from across the water every game, man. You know what I mean? I know. It's been like that since Soons came in 1989, 86. Rothwell. No, at number 8. At number 8, Mark. At number 8, yeah. I know Rothwell's a Rangers player. Was it 2.6 or something, or 1.6? I can't mind. He's a Rangers man, aye. But see, like young Mikey Moore might flourish. Young Finlay Curtis under Gerrard, that's the kind of guy Gerrard will love. That's as alone. There's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. There's pulling power with Gerrard. Gerrard's still got that star quality within the football game. That he, as a manager at Rangers, I want to play under Gerrard. I know Gerrard the footballer and Gerrard the manager are two different animals. It's still Steven Gerrard. You know what I mean? When the Broomland sang, you hear the Irish sing it, I've got no doubt at all, man. It's mental because like, I follow as many Rangers supporters club as I can on the page. And see when you see the Ulster buses coming in like a Tuesday night or Thursday night, and there's 4 buses going from the one supporters club, man. It's just mental, man. Yeah, well, we're in a semi-final of a cup against Celtic. What a better time. Aye. There we go, Baz. If you're joining Baz's page and do it, I've never paid for a subscription to a YouTube channel, but I'm going to sub to Baz. You can subscribe to mine now and pay a fee. I hate it, but I've not got it set up yet. I'm monetizing YouTube, but I need to set up the tax thing and all that. He's not Beckham level, but yeah, there is that, yeah. Cameron, the tax was sorted out before before in April the 6th or something like that's when the tax year finishes. You've got to remember, well, what you might not have known, Cameron, I'm in the same tax thing as Gerard. I do the 90-day thing a year, not this year, but normally. So I've been doing this since 1999, so I kind of know it. But yeah, I hope so, Dali. David, there is a bit of. I'm wondering if there's a Netflix kicking about or what's the other one? You know what I mean? If we're getting filmed, but I think we would know that by now, wouldn't we? HMR, what about what's HMR mean? Carl, he'll love the young team. No problems, Cam. That's what I'm here for. There's a lot of stuff I get wrong, but the tax one I know about. He might still have to pay tax in the UK because he'll have sponsorships in the UK. I'm led to believe he's one of the few lifelong Adidas. Like Beckham, he's an Adidas guy for life and stuff like that, so he might have to pay tax there. But aye, I hope you didn't hear that. Aye. What time's it? 9 o'clock. I'll stay on for a while, yeah, as long as yous are here. I might need to go for a piss in a minute. I could just do it here in the seat again. Normally do that when I'm drunk. I don't, I'm joking. Me too, mate. Me too, Des. That's still shocking. Hey, Des. Chermiti might turn out to be a player of the year. He might win as a league. Gerard, you don't know what's going to happen under Gerard. You know, we've got to give them all a line in the sand. I agree with you. But the thing is, Des, he's our player. So, there we go. It's absolutely, and he'll like them. He'll be friends with them and all that. I actually think I don't think Russell Martin's a bad person, but anyway, he's gone. Gerard's on his way. I'm pretty sure. Oh, see, something you gentlemen and ladies might notice of me in the page. I never do lineups, and I never say what's your favourite lineup. The sole reason is I get so annoyed at myself because I change my mind every 2 minutes. Like I will never ever put up a post about what's your greatest range in 11 because it will change every 30 seconds. And I guess it's I've got an AD. I think I've got tiny bit of OCD and all that, and I just get too worked up about it. That's when the John. This is a great question. Well, number one, he plays him in a most natural position possible. Like every player's got to be a bit adaptable, but not playing a left back at right back and all this. But he'll sit down and meet with the players, talk to them at a human level, just get to know what's your family situation, how many caps have you got, you know, how you enjoying Glasgow, where do you stay? Like, there's my phone number. Phone me 24/7. It's 4 in the morning. You've got a problem. Phone me. Just being a pal as well, you know. Yeah. You know, yeah, I see that, Pete. That's brilliant. That's why it's as if I've had a shot of Red Bull. There we go. That's a great answer, Matt. Let the players express themselves, and no high lines like that. Free kick, they're and ladies and gentlemen, Gerard's been watching every game of us since he left. You've got to remember that's a Rangers fan now for life, no matter what. Eyebrows will be bouncing. Shazza, there we go. Shazza, I've got no answer. Red, white, and blue. I wonder why the ladies like that. Is there an extra something that the ladies like Mr. Gerard for? Honestly. Oh, what a lift, man. Just to think we were just over 40 hours ago. Well, it was about 2 days ago when what's that, 10 to 9, 5 to 9, that Thingy gets sacked. But yeah. I believe that. I do believe that. I do firmly believe that. He's a fan. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just like I've said already tonight. I'm going to use the young right back. What's his name? Thingy. Oh, what's his name again? Not Max Aaron's the other one. Anyway, who am I trying to say? Somebody help me. He plays right back, right. He's a nightmare. But he's the kind of guy. Say, like, come on, let's go for a coffee. You know, just or take him out for a meal or something, and just talk to him, just calm him down. You know. No, Des, I think Tav will be away in the summer. Anyway, it's his last contract. No, not Ant-Man, the defender champ, the defender. Max Aaron's and what's the other one? He's got the 2 A's. I hate this, sorry. But anyway. Absolutely, Rab. Absolutely, Rab. I know, sorry, mate, sorry. No! Yeah, and Tav's a man. Tav's a man. And I tell you who's going to flourish under him is wee Raskin. We're asking that's going to be our wee bulldog, and him and Gerard are going to get on like a house on fire. He's our new Alfie. You know what I mean? He's our new Alfie. Asgard, sorry, Asgard. Yeah, no, Max Aarons is. You know, I'm getting all confused here, but I think we might see we're going to see an improvement everywhere. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. But aye. Absolutely, Dick. Yeah, I see that. No, Deja, he started well. Yeah. And here's the other thing, Jacko. I know some fans don't like talking about this, but he'll make him a better player and his price will go up. You know what I mean? So when we do come to sell him, we get a 20 million quid player there. They'll not like this. There we go. And they'll be looser, they'll be more jovial, they'll be more relaxed, and they'll be in awe of Steven Gerrard because he's a predecessor Gerrard. You know what I mean? There's no doubt he'll bring his passion, mate. I hear you, big man. I know. Still so. Right, let's forget about the price tag. Let's forget he's in a bit of a poor start. This kid might flourish under. Imagine, here we go. Jermaine Defoe. Jermaine Defoe, get a hold of him. Right, big man. Although they're different, he's 6'4" or something like that, Jermaine. Jermaine Defoe could get a hold of that boy. We might see a £10 million player on the pitch delivering. There we go, Alison. Thanks for that. Yeah, I think right now Rangers go cap in hand and say, right, okay, what do you want? You got it. Absolutely, Baz. Baz, and we talked about it last night. I understand why some fans don't want him. I've got no issue with those fans, but yeah. And he wanted his own team in. Yeah, like Alison's just said, there's conditions he didn't like in the summer, but he's on his way. Where did I put the? Oh, come on, you. Where's the remote? Oh, the gerbil stole it. But anyway, we'll see. I don't know. Yes, I think it's an obvious choice. Yeah. Yeah. I don't. We never know who we'll bring in the summer though. There'll be players come in between now and then, you know. And here's a thing Gerrard will do. See if he can get another Defoe type player, a senior pro that's been playing at the highest level. He's at the end of his career, but can still deliver. Dessers, nah, I'm not bringing Dessers back. I hope so, Johnny boy. Jordan, it doesn't matter. Gerrard's a moneymaker. I don't want to upset any women in that. She earns. She's a cup. Oh yeah, absolute spanner. I've just broke that stand. Right. Oh yeah, fucking knob. Right, I'm just going for a slash. Right, I'm not going to show you me having one, but just I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'll let you look at Mr. Souness. Oh, fuck this and all. I'm going to swap this around because it's easier on this side. Hello. Right. There we go. Right, I'll need to catch up what everyone's saying. This is a good night tonight. That's better this side, isn't it? Aye. Right, hang on. Rangers Raid of the night. I don't know. I don't have nothing to do with them. A good bunch, like. All right, Jay Sai, I like your chat. Like, it's a great name. Five side. Right. Aye, so we all excited about Gerrard. Are we all quite in a good place? I am. Yeah, listen, Johnny boy, they all get a line in the sand, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm OCD kicking. I've got to have it. That's a picture of my mum up there, but Sky Sports don't release that without contacting his representatives. That's come from his agent and stuff like that. So I'm kind of confident. Oh, wait a minute. We are getting lots of messages asking what's going on at Walter's Bar. We cannot comment. We have respect to the bar, but hope everyone is okay. What's the story with Walter's Bar? What's happened at Walter's Bar? Breaking news.
Potential return to Ibrox.
He will. And I hear you, Kel. I hear you.
Great to have you with us in the Sports Centre. So, could Gerrard make what would be a remarkable
Petrol bombed that bar. That's awful. I'm not getting into that one on the page.
Also on the way, John
It always seems there's something or anyway.
struggling to overcome injuries last season. Former England captain Heather Knight had not one but two reprieves on review against Bangladesh in the Cricket World Cup. Did she make the most of them and make it 2 wins from 2 for England? Action on the way.
See, there's people. Of course, he's open to coming back. He's not in a job at the moment. He won't be the only person. Some people. Somebody say it'll be a shit show again. Anyway, he won as a league. I know people are. That's terrible. What's happening? What's bad? Right, we'll leave that one alone. No more comments on it because you're getting into legal stuff.
Gerrard is open to talks with his former club. Now, he won the Scottish Premiership title with Rangers back in 2021.
Okay, yeah. Right. See the waters, but I shouldn't have opened my mouth there. Sorry. We'll just leave that be.
Not a straightforward conversation given Gerrard's situation.
Yeah, I do because I do. I absolutely do, Mason. I do. Yes.
In Bahrain, despite the fact he's no longer in charge of Al Ettifaq in Saudi Arabia, and he also
Yeah, if you want to subscribe to me, no, that'd be great.
His project is the right one for him at this stage of his career, especially given their current predicament in the table. Speaking on the Rio Ferdinand Presents podcast, Gerrard said he has unfinished business in his managerial career.
Blowing other goals from points.
Gerrard coming back, man. Right, see, right, I understand why those of you are don't particularly want it, and I get that. That's fine, but out of all, I repeat a lot what I say. So those of you who've been on for a while, you know, I repeat a lot, but that's because there's new people joined. I forgot what I was going to say. Out of all the coaches that are mentioned, there's always going to be quite a heavy percentage don't want that coach, right? But the one coach that will come in and the percentage that don't want them will be, aye, all right, then it's Gerrard. You know, that's it, you know. Jason, I don't know, mate. I've got no plans tonight. I'll just waffle on. I mean, that's me jumping up. That's me at 300 and odd watching, 310 or something. So I'm quite happy as a few are. It's an exciting night. You know, like I say, I go offshore on Thursday. So do you know what's mental, man? Chap on the page, on the page. We were chatting earlier today, and it's Stuart Campbell. I don't know if he's on tonight, Stuart Campbell. And I said I'm going down to Norwich on Thursday at a job, and he message goes, private message. So what rig you going to? And I said, I'm going to this rig. So am I. So he's giving me a lift out to Norwich on Friday and Thursday. How mad is that from Cumbernauld? I'll get the train up or the taxi up. That's brilliant. Yes, I've got no. Look, some of you lovely people have mentioned already. This all works, doesn't it? The comments last night from Gary Mack, we Defoe, the podcast, Martin getting sacked on Friday. There's something. It's like the perfect storm in it, you know. I'm not a gambler. Somebody go on your betting sites and see if they've even closed. Do you know that sometimes they close it, don't they? See if they've closed the betting thing. You know what I mean? Absolutely, Jace. You take care, man. Get a good fish supper in you. Oh, something's going wrong. Oh, there we go. Okay, right. So it's not right, Mr. Brett. It's not closed. You know, they'll be fitter for starts, Chris. You know what I mean? I look big Stevie for not four lads. He's on Sky the now. He got it right. Van Bronckhorst took us to the European final, but it was a Gerrard's team. Market's still open. Okay, okay. Right. I remember putting a tenner on it. What will I get? I'm not a gambler. I couldn't go on Bet365 the other day. Gerrard 11-8, so it's not worth putting a tenner on. I don't know, mate. Aye, but Gerrard, but who earns the money? The thing is, right, I'm just, this is fluid. If Gerrard doesn't come, that means the club have not given him what he wanted, and that'll be a bit disappointing. Alan, his son started work yesterday, mate. Heart and Hand posted it. And the thing is, Celtic are in a bit of turmoil there now. That's what's bugged a lot of us so much. Celtic are there for the taking this year because of the pressure. Celtic don't handle pressure. They've had pressure once in 15 years and folded like a deck at the Twin Towers. And all right, they're not in as bad a position now. But if we put that, they've got no pressure from Rangers. They've got pressure from their fans. If we could have put pressure on them, man. Yeah, I would have had dice in a heartbeat, but yeah, okay. But Kel, you've got to remember, this is a different ownership. This is different. It's different now. I don't know, mate. I don't know. But it's just exciting again, you know. Gerrard gets us talking, you know. Because if I would be happy with Muscat, but if, say, it came through Muscat tonight and it looked like Muscat was coming, there wouldn't be the same buzz. I mean, I'd be happy, very happy, but, you know. What, does Rockville smoke? Does he? I don't know. There we go. That's it. He knows what it's like to win big football matches. I'm just going on the pace of a wee look, all right? I'm here. Thanks for all you for joining in today. It's class, man. Okay. Right. Life's a bit going, okay. Some people are never happy, man. I've got to bite my tongue a lot of time on the page. In the past, I've been all over them, but aye. He wins the first game's in D United. That's good. I'm glad his first game will be at Ibrox. So
you definitely notice when he's not here because he's such a big person, such a big player. I think he's.
I do thoroughly enjoy the page and your lot of interaction, especially this. I like doing this. This is good. I never thought I would be able to do it because my upload speed was crap before, but it seems to be all right. Money's no object, mate. It's an obstacle getting them to leave. But yeah, that as well. It's a point, mate. Dundee United of course we've got another 10 days. So talks will be going on. Probably going tomorrow. I want Gary Mack back. I want this back, and hopefully the club are just giving him what he wants. And Gerrard won't be unreasonable. He's not going to be saying, look, I want Zidane as my number 2 or anything like that. But so we'll give him what he wants. You know what I mean? There might be a wee bit of leeway that he gets extra time off to fly back to Bahrain with his family. I'm all right with that. He's got a phone. But yeah. Yeah, I hope so, Greg Champ. I hope so. Okay, Ian, right. Let's all be right. Take a second. That's a good question. Just calm down. Let's look at this. Right. Rangers and Gerrard are always going to be connected. Okay. We lost Martin. Gerrard's out of job. He's taxed things out the way. That would never have been a big issue anyway. He's out of job. He knows Rangers. We've got money. It fits and it'll bring the fans up. And Gerrard knows himself. This is a challenge. Like I kind of overthought it today with Gerrard. I'm thinking he thinks that Man United, well, not Man United, Liverpool or something are going to come along for them. They're not. This gives him a chance to restart his game in Europe and Scotland. And if he can come in and raise us up, if he wins a couple of trophies this year, good. If he wins the league, you know, I mean, yeah. I think it's a. Yes, absolutely, Ray. You've got this. Absolutely. They'll just give him carte blanche. Do what you want, get who you want, bring in who you want. We got your back. You know what I mean? That's it. Yeah, I don't want David Weir near us because he was selling stories to the Daily Record the last time he was here, mate. But anyway, I guess he's like a player. He gets a line in the sand. But Thelwell, Gerrard wants rid of Thelwell because he doesn't need him. He doesn't need him as Gerrard wants to be in charge of the buying and selling. So we don't need that. We don't need that position. No, it's like Rab. It's me now. Rab, ask me anything. What's on Sky Sports News now? Well, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Hang on. There's my phone. 21. That's my wee grandson. And look, what's that saying? Oh fuck! What that? So you read the thing from Rangers up to thingy. No, it's not a look, mate. It's not. It's me live. I wouldn't do that. I don't think you can do it anyway. Oh, you can actually. You can record and do it. Send it. No, I'm live 100%. Ask me. Right, Rabbit, tell me to say something and I'll say it. Well, the fact I'm answering you says it, but on Sky Sports News now, it's Gerrard talking to thingy, the tickers, the Southern Group of Cardiff nil. Someday Cardiff can beat 1-0. Southern Group Colchester nil, Gillingham 1. Arsenal ladies are beating Olympic Lyon 2-1, are getting beat 2-1. Yeah. Look, the new right. I like the dart. Right, I'm going to put the darts back on. It's on main event, isn't it? On my Sky controller. I look little as just prove it. Look little. Hang on, wait till the thing goes away. Down. Go down. Get off the screen, you prick. Littler's two legs up. Oh, I never even thought of that, Graham. There is that. Yeah. There we go. Very, very, very fucking good point, motherfucker. Sorry for swearing. Yeah, I've changed all the darts, mate. I like big look at this. His story's brilliant, and he does not give a fuck. Sorry for swearing. Stop swearing. Stop swearing. Stop swearing. Double 12. He's just made the other guy's playing just shrugged his shoulders like that. Untouchable. Aye, Chasing the Sun. I used to hammer that tune when I was DJing. Do you know, I see when you go into my link tree that's in the pinned comments, you'll see a lot of my DJ sets I've recorded because I DJ when I went to Thailand, all house music stuff. That's when I start doing the podcast, the non-Rangers ones. I've got big name DJs lined up and all that to do the interviews and all that. Club promoters, club owners, film stars, movie stars, sports stars, movie stars. But that's once I get to Thailand. Gerrard's talking to Rangers and is open to return, Robert. Yeah, no, I get that, Rab. But the number one, it's just demonetise myself. But that doesn't matter. I'm not bothered about that. What the reason I don't do it, Graham, is people have got kids around, so I don't want to. I don't want it to become a habit. I don't swear around my kids. My youngest little twat, Kate's 17. So, but yeah, I can get one of them. They bother, and actually, one of the highest profile ones ever. I got on with her extremely well. I won't say her name, but you've always had a thingy to her. Not British, by the way, an American one. I got on. I talked to her about sports, golf, and stuff like that, and PMs, and she's fucking. Oh, she's massive. She doesn't do it anymore. Black hair. I'm sure one or two you can work out who it is. I'm about said, Jim. Aye, good old Lisa. It's Lisa Ann. You'll know who she is, man. I got on brilliant with her. I talk to her all the time, man. I've got her on WhatsApp. Look at her. Looks about 74. Absolutely. There's one. Do you know, Kel? There's one thing I hate in the page more than anything. See when people put caps lock. It does man nothing. Please don't anyone do it because I don't look who you are. I just ban you instantly. Childish, but it's just a pet hate of mine. Yeah, I know. I looked at that wrong today. I looked at it as a glass half empty, but it really shouldn't even half full. It all works, man. She's cool, by the way. Honestly, I'm not joking, by the way. There was a chat going on her Instagram once. I'm involved in it, and she replied, and the next thing you know, I get a DM. She's got a million copycats on there, but it was her, and she was talking about golf when the Opens at Troon. So this is quite an easy answer. Whoever Gerrard wants, mate. And he said in the interview today, when I was at Rangers, it was perfect. That was Gary Mack, Michael Beale. Michael Beale will be back, and I've got no issues with it at all. No, not at all, mate. That's what I'm here for, chat. That's what I'm here. It'll be a while before I would get a thingy with her, but it's on the cards. She's coming to Thailand soon, and also. It's 3 hours ahead, Barry, so it's past midnight. Yeah, they'll probably talk to him all day. This will be on all day. This isn't just happened in the last hour. Saudi's got 2 time zones. He's in Bahrain, but he's in the eastern side. He's in Bahrain. They're just across the causeway into Saudi. I've been on that causeway a million times, man. There's a USB thumb drive I had to throw in the water going across the causeway. I'm sure you can understand what was on that. He's not agreed to. He's probably not been asked, but he'll come. You've seen yourself, Marky boy. He wants to come, so I think he's got to come at some, even if it's teaching the kids. You know, I can't wait for this next few days, man. I'm just looking on the page in the chat, ladies and gents. How many of you? There's a 330. One of the great legends of the sport. I'll see. Yeah. You see the abuse I get from the Tims and the DMs, man. It's unreal, man. See if I report half of the police, half of them would get knocked to the door. And my kids threatened and everything. I'm not grass. The thing is now that we've been all the board's been quiet the last few weeks. Like I'm down about normally my average is about 8 to 9 million views a month, right? This last 28 days it's only 4 million, but that's because it kind of went quiet. But now I've over 1 million views in the last 48 hours, man. The owners know they've got to get it right. Yeah, there's a gentleman, Ramsey in there. I'll get pissed. I'll be flying offshore.
This is Ellen. This is her immune system, her bodyguard.
See, I get that many replies. I've replied to myself before, like a right hand pump. Can't argue with anything. Can't argue against that. Look, if people don't, Jared, I understand that. There's no, we're all different. You know what I mean? Right, wait a minute. Is it obsessed? Is there a Tim on here? Oh, right, I hear what you're talking about. Right, I got you. Right, here's a thing, right? See, right, I've had the page 14 year, right? And then it was about Christmas, I rebranded it and kicked it all off again. See, up to then, I reckon at a band, I'll go all overestimate. It was less than 500 of them in 14 years, right? See, since I rebranded it, it's over 10,000. Because what I do, see something that's quiet, they can still do the likes and the laughing emojis. I can't stop them that. What I do is I go in and see who's laughing when I'm bored. And I just go into the profile and I ban them. I reckon it's close to 10,000 since January. That's no joke, by the way. I mean, January I had 24,000. How many is on the page? I had 24,000 follows on the page at January, and it's now at 48,340. So it's doubled in 6 months. But yeah, no, I've been on the Clyde a few times, man. As a chief mechanic for one of don't say the company's names, mate, just because in case somebody be a bit of a twat. No, I'm going offshore Norwich on Friday. It's my last trip in the North Sea, and that's me semi-retired. Maybe, mate, maybe. But I'm kind of semi-write that off myself, Graham. Thanks, mate. And it's the punters, don't say that one. It's people like yourself that like my stuff. Like, I get stuff wrong, and I can be out of order. I was a bit narky the day and yesterday, and it's a Barry Ferguson thing that does my head, and he's not coming back. But anyway. Yeah, and that Ian, I've read that as well, and it makes sense. You know what I mean? With the disaster at the weekend, we get rid of the guy on Sunday. So the chairman lets this thing, or the owner, Mr. Kavanagh, he might have had stuff to do in the States. Like, right, I need to go to the UK. You know what I mean? Because he'll go to London because that's where the lawyer stuff is and all that. I'm sure Gerard there'll be a private jet waiting for Gerard when he wants, and it'll all be all the paperwork. You know what I'm talking about, all the legal stuff. You know what I mean? You and see, France here, I never try and champion people or point. No, none of these are better than each other. You're all brilliant, but Fraser's one of the guys that's been on from the start, more or less. He's also on my personal page. I don't add many people on that, but yeah. But you're part of the start. Like, I mean, and here's the thing, Fraser, me and you've had ding dongs over the year, haven't we? We've argued over the years, you know. But aye. Is the Clyde the one with the massive TV room with the big comfy chairs that you can fall? I remember watching a Rangers game in there after I came off tower. I fell asleep. I woke up at 4 in the morning, man. There's some cracking Rangers pages out there. And we probably will again, mate. I can be out of line at times. Like, it's always me. I like Michael Van Berman. I know he's got that bit of the Dutch accent, but I like him.
Because I'm very bad at pinch counter. But the doubles are good. So I just use that way scoring.
Yeah. No, we're all good. See, at the end of the day, see when you argue with a bear, it's because you want the best for their football team. It's as simple as that. I've got a feeling, I think, right, say it doesn't matter. Say you as a Rangers fan are 12 o'clock every Rangers fan on earth, either 20% to that direction. Oh, my battery's going to go. Every Rangers fans, 20% either left or right of you. You know what I mean? So call it a 40% swing, but it's not. You know, I'm sure you know what. Yeah, what the flat's sold. So I put it up for sale. I went near enough instantly. I think there was 40 odd views. It's just my location, all that's brilliant for people. But I think I put it up for 185 and get 230 for it. So yeah. But the thing is, there's 17 buildings in here, 17 flats. Everyone's had to pay £15,000 to get they're putting cladding on. But that the home report was 200 because it needs work. It does need work. But the home report, so they took 15 off for the cladding that's getting done. Fun time, Frankie. Aye, fuckface, Frankie. Sorry for swearing again. I don't like getting into that habit of swearing, and it's when I'm on other podcasts as well. I don't want to swear on them. I know I can, but because here's the thing, I don't know if you know this. See on YouTube and all the socials, if you swear, it picks it up. Like, you know, like, if you're ever live, if you're monetized on YouTube, see if you drink alcohol or smoke, that video's demonetized instantly. And another thing, right? Say Gerrard signed for Rangers now, and somebody on here didn't have Sky Sports News. I can't turn the camera around to show it because it gets picked up by Sky, and I can get the page shut down. You know, because I've some of you seen my shark video that gets passed around me when I feed the sharks offshore? It's got something like 12 million views. I was talking to Lad Bible about it. Lad Bible wanted it, but the rule is though they then own it. I can never post it again, and if I do post it, I get a strike because they're the owners. You know what I mean? It was quite interesting talking to them. And the money wasn't that good. It was 4 figures, but it wasn't worth it for what I was like. Nah, it's all right. You know, because I want to be able to post it because it's a massive video. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've actually now see on my Facebook page. I can now use copyrighted music. I just got that through the other day. I won't get demonetized for it. Yeah. Like people say it's hard work. There's nothing hard work talking about Rangers. You know what I mean? And it's easy. I press keys, it's pixels on a screen. But like I say, I do get money off Facebook. It doesn't. It's not a lot. It depends what you call a lot of money. It's not tens of thousands or anything like that. It's over £1,000 I get a month. I'll tell you that. But the money for the flat, I tell you, bits. I'm going to semi-retire when I leave here. This trip in the North Sea is probably my last for a while. Well, my last, maybe. But yeah. It was the chefs just chucked meat over because what people don't realise about that video, when you're at sea, you're allowed to, once you're X amount of miles offshore, you're allowed to put food over the side. You know what I mean? Because it can get rotten. So the chefs were just ditching the meat, and so I filmed it and bang. Yeah, yeah. Because see, Graham, that's why I changed it. Because remember, I don't know if you know, my Facebook page used to be called Rangers News, but Mickey McMonagle, my pal, that's my legal guy and all that behind me, helping me with this, he said change that name because he googled it and I found out Rangers own the copyright and all that to Rangers News. So because I've kind of gone up a bit in profile, he said you'd better change it, and I was terrified to change it. Rangers News, Rangers Now. And I'm going to copyright Rangers now anyway. So not because I'll sue anyone, it's just so nobody can sue me or do me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. There we go, Chief. Nothing wrong with that. Good on you. It's on. Hang on, I'll show you. Go to TikTok. My TikTok is. See, I can't show you. That's my TikTok. And it's that. Right, hang on a second till I take that off. That's it there. Can you see it? See the one with the red on it? 11.3 million. My other one going up to the helidex get 5.5 million. But Frankie Jers is at Frankie Jers, FRANKY Jers. I think I think it'll be Gary Mack and Beale again, and I'm going to hazard a guess Defoe's going to come in there. No, it was they're called Sandbank because we were right. I don't want to say too much because it's Israel, but we're right offshore Israel at Gaza. We could see Gaza, and but we were there. That's what it was. I'll leave it at that. I'm not getting into Israel stuff.
But there is a certain 18-year-old that I think has got his firmly set on the top prize. Brilliant display.
Oh, Tim's was there. No, I mean I get stuff wrong all the time, Stacey. I a lady part of myself the night in the day, and something. Even there, I was a bit narky. I can be out of line. I banned a guy today. I shouldn't have banned as well, but I can unban people. What I'm going to do is have an amnesty one day and it bans. I'll put a post up, say if anyone that's banned or knows somebody that's banned, let them know. I'll let them back on as long as they're not. They've got to prove they're a Rangers fan. I'm not letting the Fraggles on. Well, here's the thing, Graham. The reason I say Beale is because on his interview the day with Big Ferdinand, he said, when I was at Rangers, my coaching staff was perfect. Why change perfection? Or it might be Neil Glitchy might come as well. You know, it'll be as many as he wants. If Gerrard wants 12 coaches, he'll get 12 coaches. Well, if Gerrard wants it, I can't see anything other than Friday. Here's the thing, though, right? See, I used to get put in Facebook jail all the time for arguing with people, but I'm on my normal account. But if I get banned for 30 days, it means on here as well. So now that I'm doing this full time, I'm very careful what I say. Oh, don't! It's I know it's anal and it's pathetic. It's my biggest pet hate online. You can threaten my life and all that. That's fine. Just don't post in capital letters. Rab, I think that's going to happen anyway. Rangers will throw. It's not. Here's what's an offer. It's saying what do you want? I hate Gary Neville, but I'm sure you know why. But we're not going down the political sort of. The two major rules on the page is no away fans, especially of a certain club, because it lets you lot talk. And at least if you're arguing with somebody, you know it's a Rangers fan you're arguing with, and no politics because politics doesn't end out any. The politics doesn't end anywhere good. Oh well, maybe it was away on holiday though, Stephen. But fair enough. But the thing is, if he was on holiday in the Falkland Islands and Gerrard lifted the phone, we're getting the gang back together, he'd be there. Aye, where's that? The Blues brother, we're getting the gang back together. That's one for the post, isn't it?
Needs to find that treble 20, finds it for a 130.
Fuck yeah. My spelling's so bad, man.
We're putting the band back together.
I'm just posting it on the page. Aye, because I posted last night and it was a joke. Remember when we won the league and Gerrard was coming down the Brimlin Road and going on the roundabout and there was the song playing and all that and he was filming from his car? I posted that last night, but then people said, is he coming? He was coming, so I deleted it right away because I was, you know. There's the... But yeah. Right, guys, let's be honest, champ. Gerrard, he's a fan of Rangers also now. He'll be watching every game. He'll know what's going on and all that stuff. He'll have been primed for this. And he'll have had a wee message to such and such a coach like, if I get the job, you coming? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that's, it doesn't take a genius to work that one. Nando's. Remember that during the. Oh God, I'm so glad that's out of the way. That's great, isn't it? This is a buzz, man. But I mean, I want you to all go to the Hands Across the Water 1872 on YouTube and Facebook and follow and like them and sub to them, please. They're a good bunch of lads, man. I know.
Nice, but nothing to happen on this throw for Dirk van Dijvenbode. He darts at the other ring so far, hasn't been able to find it. Two more now. Timberlake working his way in. More pieces.
I've just an email off YouTube. What does that say? Oh, I get a strike. YouTube. Hi, Frankie Talks will soon enable automatic dubbing on your channel. Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's all right. They'll translate my stuff into different languages. You know, all right. I'm just looking at I'm just moderating the page, just make sure nobody's. I hate hearing my voice, man. I'm listening, but keep talking, team. I learn more off you than I ever have. I'm about to ask you a question once. Oh, I forgot what I was going to ask as well. You absolute twat. Oh, absolutely. He doesn't. Gerard knows he's a football fan. You know what I mean? He knows, but you're right. Here's something. Do you think one of the stipulations with Gerard will be, are you talking to anyone else? Am I your number one choice? It won't be number two. You know, I think that'll be a part to play as well. You know, who's winning the darts? It's at the Boyle Sports. It's the adverts. I wasn't really paying attention. It's a good interview. I like it. I like listening to these guys anyway. Can't see him, my man. Isn't him getting into trouble aside? Oh, Rob, who's Rob? Oh, Rob, are you Rangers Radio, mate? Are you Rangers Radio, Robert? Do you want to come on live? I can send you a link. Hang on, where's how do I do this? Oh, crap. Oh, cancel. I can actually. How do I do it again? Shit. No, not you. Robert Kikoni, Madonna's name. Do you want to come on? This Robert, do you want to come on live? Oh, okay, right, no problem, Robert. Right, so is one of you Rangers Radio? Imagine see if the league flag does come on this year, man. Holy moly, man, that's just. The thing is, I know talking live like this isn't for everyone. People get nervous, like, you know, because a lot of people, I get a lot of DMs off Rangers fans as well. I mean, even extremely intelligent people. And it says, look, I don't like commenting on the page, but and they'll tell me stuff and they'll talk to me about stuff, and I always talk back. Because the thing is, unfortunately, with Rangers and Celtic, you don't know if somebody at your work's going to shaft you or something like that, you know. Because let's be honest, maybe not everyone. Everyone's probably said something online at some point over the years. Like, I've been online since 1999 on message boards and all that. So there's bound to be something when I've been out my tree and all that back in the day. Bang. I asked what's not on, mate. I missed that bit, mate. Ian, see, take away the manager stuff and the Ranger stuff. I was absolutely transfixed by it. I just loved listening to him talking about everything, man. It was great. Absolutely, George. Again, he's a Rangers man. You know what I mean? He's one of us now. So yeah, let's yeah. Yeah, Ian, like you say there, champ, it's just I like to Michael Owens. I love listening to these guys talk because it was my era, you know what I mean. And what he said about England, the fact he all didn't get on, that was a brilliant team. That England team's better than the one they've got now. Rangers Radio, is that you? Are you Rangers Radio? Right, I think Rangers Radio are good. Or Ibrox Radio, I think there's three, isn't there? It's Ibrox Radio. I've tried to get through to them loads of times, but it's always busy. They get thousands, though, man. They're massive. Van Gerwen's 1-0 down to Van. Are you Rangers Radio, Ali? Ali, if you want to come on, I'll send you a link. Oh, absolutely, Davey. Absolutely. That's a Hollywood movie if we do that this year. You know what I mean? Can you imagine the stature Gerrard have been stopped fifth, got 55 and won this year, man. Holy. Imagine he won a treble this year. I know that's too far, like I've not even been drinking, but aye. Yes, absolutely, John. Absolutely, John. Just get him in there. You know, and I think, John, do you know the one for me? See Raskin and Gerrard. He's our new Alfie. He's his man, and he's a similar, they're both the same position as you know, and he will flourish under Gerrard. He will flourish. If any of these want to come on, how did I do that again? I can't remember. I'm trying to see how I'm flipping. I can't remember how I. Yeah, absolutely. I've got no doubt he was. Yes, absolutely, guys. The thing is, guys, and you're probably disagreeing with me here. I would have no issue with a Rangers manager wearing a tracksuit. Okay, I've got no issue with it. But Gerrard, I remember Gerrard said when he came, he said, "Look, I would rather be a tracksuit manager, but the club asked me to wear a suit, and he did it no hassle." That was something that really annoyed me with Martin. It wasn't the fact. He said, "Oh, suit makes me sweaty." You're like, away you go, yeah, bam. Who cares? But then he wore outfit at the track side as if he was going in the pool up the town. Okay, mate. Okay. Yeah. And the thing is, Chris, if Rangers had something with Netflix, we would know about it anyway. Did he not get arrested recently or something like that? Is he not in trouble against this? Nah. But Gerrard's got pulling power as well, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that, you know. I do like the darts. I've only been to the darts once, and it was before this one. It was the Lakeside. I remember we were up. I was in the Royal Navy at the time, and I was fighting everyone, Millwall and West Ham, cutting lumps at each other at it, and everything. It was mental outside. I know. I don't like. I never wear. I live in overalls, but yeah, aye. Here's the thing, matey. I think he'll be away because, from what we understand, Gerrard wants full control and everything, so that means in and out. So why do we need Thelwell? You know, you for a game. Aye, absolutely, guys. Absolutely, guys. I know, David. That's the thing. There will be a bit of deflation there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we've seen that, Andy, man. We've seen it in Sky Sports News, mate. Brilliant, isn't it? I know people come in, and I know I repeat myself a lot, but there's about 375 people on now. But yeah, let's see, Mister. Let's see, mate. I'm not going to try and say your name, but in case I get it wrong. Paul, I think it's all or nothing. But yeah, okay, right, okay, yeah, okay. So this more tracksuits at times, but yeah, all right. Yeah, 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 yeah. The thing is, McGregor, maybe. Oh, absolutely many, lad. Absolutely. It's exciting time. The chief mechanic in drilling. This job I'm going to is a mechanic's job, but it's fitting out the. I don't know if you're an offshore guy. I'm going to a jack up and I've got to reinstall the jacking gearbox and all that, and it's going to be an absolute lady part of a job. But anyway, it's my last job in the North Sea, and I'm done. But anyway. I know the suits. Like I've got a tailor-made suit. I got it done in Thailand, and it was expensive. Like an Indian guy done it, but it's lighter than my coveralls, man. Yeah, I feel so. I mean, Davy lad, I think it's whoever Gerard wants, he'll get, and if he wants to fall, yeah, it will be Davy Weir, not Davy Weir, thingy. Who am I trying to say? Gary Mack. It will be Beale, and then a few others, and I think Defoe will be part of that. No, but it will be monetized. You can drink if you want, but you get your money. They stop your money for that video. Wow! What? Yeah, no, I don't think they're that bad a player. Rotary, right? Well, I've got the top drive and all that, which gives me nightmares. But yeah. Yeah, we won't know right now, but yeah. But yeah, we'll see. That the word there is respect, and he'll respect them as well. He'll say like he'll play a left back at left back, he'll play a right back at right back. I mean, we all know ourselves, John. Players do need to be adaptable now, But yeah, but there'll be none of this. So right, see, like with Ant-Man cutting inside, I've got no. He needs to change up during a game, but he cut in every time instead of going down the ring and swinging it. This Mbappe thing. You know what I mean? We used to do it with David Cooper, though. We used to put David Cooper on the right wing now and again. But yeah. Oh my love, what was his name? Owen something in it. I've played it. I played it out when I was in Thailand and get growls. I don't know, Graham. I couldn't answer that one, Graham. I don't know. Oh. All right, David. It's not hard work. I sit and talk about Rangers, man. It's easy. But yeah, no, it is. But I've a couple of my pals had a word with Michelle. They were saying I was staying on too long. See, I've been on here now since I slept in this morning. It was 9 o'clock, so I've been on here since about 9:15. So that's over 12 hours. I did have a kind of rule. 9 o'clock, I stop, go for my shower, and just sit on YouTube in my bed. But this is different when I quite well. Yeah, I agree with that, Chris. By the way, the page wouldn't be what it was about the punters. Yeah, I do agree with Mickey here. Yeah, but I've covered that one. Just want thank you. Yeah. No, thank you as well. Thanks for saying that. Sorry, I'm just catching up. I try and put every comment up because it allows you to blether as well. Oh, Rothwell. I think Rothwell's going to flourish. Rothwell, you play number 8. Go and play number 8. Sure. Good. Absolutely, Tam. Absolutely, Tam. Absolutely. I don't see why not, mate. I don't see why. Even if he's not a striker's coach, if he just comes in and works with the kids, they're the I don't know what the reserves. I don't know what it's called now. I mean, you look as if you get the same age as me, so you remember the good old reserve league. But yeah. Aye. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ant-Man will be good. I think everyone will go up a stage. Stephen, I'm not. Yeah, there was something there. They've all been a WhatsApp group anyway. They're not different from us just because they are who they are. They've got their WhatsApp group sending dodgy memes and all that, but they'll also have their chat as well. Yeah. Keep feeding the gas man the ball. I agree with David here just off the bat. I mean, those last few games were an absolute cluster F, weren't they? Just throwing everyone up front, and it was embarrassing, actually. Yeah, and there'll be a smile in there. Absolutely, and like I say, it's late in there. I'm tired, but the thing is, I go offshore Thursday. Well, I travel down to Norwich with a guy off the group, the page, on Thursday. But I don't know how busy I'm going to be in the rig. I don't know how good their Wi-Fi is. I might not be on that. I'll be out there 2 weeks, but I'll try and keep up to date as much as I can. But this job's going to be an absolute C word. Yeah, Rothwell, and all the Leeds fans told us he was a great player. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it all, man. Yeah, I mean, Ibrox has always been heavy on the players, you know. Yeah, absolutely, Willie. Robbie Walker, Mr. Walker, whatever your name is, sir. Yeah, what do you want to Stevie? And he'll get it. And there's nothing wrong with that. We need him. Yeah, and the fact, I'm not saying it's a fact, I'm sure with Mr. Kavanagh flying in at the weekend, Thursday, so he'll leave the States tomorrow probably. Yeah, they'll go to London, because you know yourself, ladies and gents, that a lot of the legal stuff gets done, and lawyers, high-end lawyers in London and all that, you know, so. I've got no doubt about it, but I'm kind of see the now. I can't see past. Can anyone see past Gerrard not getting the job now? Because if Gerrard doesn't got the job now, right? Here's the thing: if Gerrard doesn't got the job now, Mr. Kavanagh's going to know we're going to be majorly disappointed. You know what I mean? And now that it's out there in the media that Gerrard's open to it, and we're talking to him, they can't fuck this up. We can't. Sorry for swearing. Just forget about Martin, mate. Forget about him. Yeah, man. I'll be pissed. Good on you, Alec. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody posted on here, and I've seen it in other socials that Thursday's a day. So we'll see. Yeah, I think you're missing out on Gary McAllister, mate. Gary Mack was his number 2. Beale was a coach. Gary Mack was his number 2. Beale was a coach, and Defoe. You know what I mean? Yeah, these players, man, they'll see a different Ibrox, man. I can't see past Gerrard now because we're going to be majorly disappointed. And you've got to remember, see, before Sky post something like that, they've ran it past lawyers, they've talked to agents, they're heavy. They can't say that without the say so of certain people. You know what I mean? Yeah, Beale will be here. Feel good factor. Add. Let's not think like that, mate. Let's not think like that, Stevie lad. But, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, Davey, I'm a bit like that, and I don't like saying that. It's a bit. Oof. No, we're out at sea. I've got a thing I can use the Siemens. You've got a sea. You can. It knows when you're at sea, but it's a fortune. But I can use the eSIM. It works at sea, but I'm not that bothered. All oil rigs and offshore vessels now are using Starlink, and it's been a godsend for us at work at sea. Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah. Yes, I agree, Mr. G. You're all right, Ali. You're all right. That's 360 people on. That's all right, man. Thank you for joining in, by the way. It's appreciated you giving me a good crack and all. That's 2.5 hours I've been on, man. It's my sky's wonky because it's blowy outside. Well, there is that as well. There is that as well. Will he be too scared to come back because of maybe a backlash? Like, we all know he's got burner accounts on Twitter and that. We'll see. I don't know. He would come and there would be some noise, then we would forget he's even there. Let's be honest. Maybe. Pirate. I've got my pirate tattoo. What is it? I've been at sea 35 years, man. The other night it was 1,700. And since Sunday night, there's been over 1 million people on the page, like, looking at it. Aye, 1,700 for a good few hours, aye. And I don't know if that's good or bad compared to the other pods, and I'm not in any way a rival to the other pods. That's not how I work, but yeah. Yeah, Jolly Roger, yeah. First went to sea in HMS Southampton, 1992. Yeah, we maybe missed the boat with Lampard, but anyway, that's done and dusted.
This is not a burger. It might look like a burger, but it's not one. That patty is actually our classic sausage patty, which makes this a
I'm here, Owen Westlake, that's it. So much love. Is that somebody from the paper? One of you lots posted that in the private group?
Wherever she goes.
Ibrox Radio, they're brilliant, man.
With vitamins D and B6 that reach the intestine, where 70% of our immune cells are located.
Ibrox Radio, what are they saying? They're always good.
Cultures support what supports you. It's about
What are they saying? I'm here. Sorry. I'm just chatting to. Aye, thank you. It has, charm. It has. It's great, isn't it?
Representative for £299 sterling.
Dad, can you teach me how to be a salesman like you?
Like that.
You've got to have something they think
Grow up, man. Fucking tired, if not. Aye. He does that. See, Ali, all joking aside, see when you strip it back, that's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. Simple as that. Well said, that's a good shout. Okay, I get stuff wrong, John. Don't get me wrong. I can be banging out of order. The biggest prick in that page is me. Is it Dundee or Dundee United? Oh no, I wish I would be at that, but anyway, the job I do with Caribbean. He's just won the first flipping game, man. Win the first game. Yeah, the Sharks. That was just brilliant, man. I was sitting here. Well, I didn't have this seat at the time because my mum was alive, but I was sitting there. My mum had her own house, but I just remember sitting. I was on the page. This is absolutely brilliant, man. I remember when we won 55. I remember everyone went to Ibrox. I had a million people watching that my live that day, but it was just brilliant, man. I remember going up the M77 in the car and the slip road before you turn left at Dunbrec. I was out in the roof of the car and everything, man. It was just brilliant. Dundee United, there we go. Aye. Yeah, we need 3 points. But Ibrox will be lifted. The players will be lifted. Dundee, it will intimidate Dundee a wee bit. You know what I mean? But yeah. But they'll be even more up for it than they would be. But Dale stays put COVID 55. Aye. Are you a Rangers fan? Sorry. Is this that's rap or? It's a nice feeling, isn't it? Considering that you go back 7 days, and I forgot because I tried to second guess the owners. I tried to, but by the way, see the car that was there for Gerrard. That's a club car. That was going to happen. Not Gerrard, sorry, for Martin. That was going to happen no matter what. That was set up for him getting sacked. He couldn't go back to the stadium. He couldn't go back to Ibrox in the team bus after being fired. You know, so that whole police escort thing's a bit. I'm not. It sounds as if I'm excusing the behaviour. I'm not, but you know what I mean. It was mental, Kyle, wasn't it? You imagine it'll be like with Ibrox full and we win the league. Where's our last game of the season? Can somebody have a look, please? Is it Ibrox or not? I mean, I'm way overthinking this, but it'd just be interesting to know. Yeah, he was. Because remember that thing went around about he was asked to leave the dressing room and Stuart addressed the dressing room. That was when he was gone. And remember, see, at the end of the game, you saw when the final whistle went, he said, "That's it." I hope so, Stevie. I hope so.
So I'm not underestimating him in one bit.
Imagine he wins the League Cup. Yeah, you've got to remember, Glenn, the States is 6 to 8 hours behind as well. There's that and all. The last game is, oh, sure. Oh, you've got that stupid split thing, ain't you? Right. Aye. Here's a question for you. I would love the first game of the season to be a Rangers Celtic game. Can you imagine that? Absolutely. Yes, Ian, I agree. Like, he's got a long way to go. He'll never be he'll never be a Walter, but and he'll never pretend to be. But yeah, it was. But you know what I mean. The League Cup would be good. Yeah, I got that. I forgot about that stupid split thing. I think it's a dead set. No, I'm putting I'm all in with Gerard coming. That helped. It did. It definitely played a part, but they need to man up. Yeah, maybe, mate. I'm just switching this off. The do not disturb thing. Don't. I think right now I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it right now because of what's happening. But I know what you mean. Aye. All right, Tav were known. I will tell you right now, the owners will. Tav will have been all out. Tav will have been. Tav will have been kept in the loop. The thing is about Tav, no matter how bad he plays or what he does, he always claps the fans. But yeah, that was a big telltale. That was pointed out on this chat the other night as well. Are you a Hearts fan? All right, fair enough. You're actually been decent, so I'm not. Should I ban him? Nah, he's actually decent. Hearts are all right. I don't mind the Jambos, man. Listen, see if we don't win, I really, really hope Hearts win the league. I really, and I mean that, mate. I hope you do. It'd be massive. Right, that's all, you're being decent, so that's all right. I normally I'll ban you know who, but you know Aberdeen and Tim's, but you're all right. But I hope you win. I hope you win. If I want Rangers to win, that goes without saying. But yeah, he's a decent guy. But Stu, I hope you win it, man. Do you think you can win it, Stu? Let's be serious for a wee second. What's your gut feeling, Stu? About SH? What's your gut feeling, mate? Jambo, I'll call you Jambo. What's your gut feeling, Jambo? I'll be and nobody ever go at this guy. Please don't be pleasant to him. Don't Yeah, everyone please, ladies and gentlemen, the Rangers fans, don't be arsey with this fella. He's a nice chap. So what's your Mr. Jambo? What's your where are you sitting as a Hearts fan? Yeah, Mr. Jambo. Okay, mate, that's fine. And I see sitting here right now. I hope you win it, but aye, one of the Jambos. I remember seeing what was it, 1985 or whatever it was when you lost in the last game of the season. I remember Rangers fans singing "Hearts, Hearts, Glorious Hearts." I think that's a superb tune. That's my favourite non-Rangers song. By the way, that "Hearts, Hearts, Glorious Hearts," because there's nobody else in the world sings anything like it. It's your song. It's Hearts' song. You know. Yeah, I do. I agree with you, Kev. Even Kev, lad. Absolutely, Kyle. See, for Scottish football, that would be amazing. I've got no. There's wee Nicky. Is that no? It's the other Nicky. Sorry. Yeah, Mr. Jambo. Yeah, yeah. Injuries, suspensions. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, Derek McInnes said something the other night. It was correct. They're winning games in the scoring goals in the last few minutes of games. That's great, but when's that going to break? And you can't score them and you lose. But aye. Yeah, Jambo. That absolutely, Chief. Absolutely, you've got it there for you. You know, see with Gerrard coming in, what's your feeling? Does that change the dynamic from Rangers? It's always good to hear. Yeah, Jambo's a cool man. Yeah, we both get similar values. Like, do you know Big Tyson? Do you know Tyson at Hearts? He's my mate. He's my big mate. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I actually think McInnes will be at Rangers one day, and I also think he'll be the Scotland manager. Oh, absolutely. Stevie, right, where's the Jambo? Big boost for you guys. It is. It's, see the next, oof, yeah. He's played good football, man. Hearts have always played good football, even back in the 80s and that. I mean, John Robertson, man, what a player. He was always linked with Rangers, but he's a diehard, isn't he? He's a diehard. I think he's quite ill, is he not? The last I read, he was ill, which wasn't he right? All right, Frankie. Are you... You'll get 2 seconds, mate, to declare if you're a Rangers fan or not, aren't you? How much do you think? You mean Stevie Gerrard? Aye, I think so, aye. Yeah, aye, he is. I mean, he's a diehard Bear, you know that, Jambo. You know, he's a Rangers man. But yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he's after the next manager, whoever that is. Absolutely, I think so. It's going to be easy to get to a tournament now. It's going to be harder. All right, you can go. I'm not. If you keep it civil, mate, I'll let you stay, but don't try and because I don't really allow away fans onto the page because it just gets out of hand. Yeah. It'll also help the bank balance, but yeah. Well shouted, Andrew. Okay. Is it okay? All right, I know that. I obviously working offshore. There's a lot of, yourselves, a lot of offshore boys from up that whole Moray Firth. It's lovely up the Moray Firth. But yeah. Oh, absolutely. See when you scored. I was sitting in the seat the other night when you scored, and I jumped up when you scored. And as soon as the final whistle went, I messaged Big Tyson, and he messaged me right back. Just yes. That I would love to go to a Hibs Hearts game. I'd love to go. The 2 games I want to go to, I've never been to, is Boca River Plate and Hibs Hearts. Yeah, we need 10. Yeah. Yeah, it would be good for football. It'd be great for them. Imagine that's his nickname. I'm not going to put his real name on here. It's Kevin. His first name's Kevin. He drinks in what's the bar? What's the big Hearts bar? Lucky's. He drinks in Lucky's. Any news, Andrew? I'll put it in a layman. It's been on Sky Sports News. Rangers are talking to Gerrard. Gerrard's open to a return. That's the layman. No, it's Lucky's he drinks in. Absolutely no. Yeah, as I've been to a lot of derbies. I've been to Ajax Feyenoord a few times, and yeah. They're in the ground 3 years before because I'm not any different to any of yous. I go down YouTube rabbit holes, and I did a South American one a few weeks ago, of nights and nights on it. But yeah, aye. I don't mind the Jambos are all right, man. Good bunch of people. Aye, and fair play to them. You may well do that. That's it, Andrew. I know. Just get to the point. But once you have your pint or your shower or whatever, get Sky Sports News on. Its headlines on there, champ. So 4 hours, 2 hours, 43, 360 people. That's just good. Thank you all and join. And Mr. Jambo, please join in anytime. It's always good to get I won't have Celtic fans on here. I banned a few last night that were actually really decent. It was like, nah. It's not that one of our lot, the Rangers lot, will just jump all over him anyway, so it's easier if he's not there. But Jambos are good. You've got you're a good football club because after Rangers and Celtic, for me, it's Rangers, Celtic, then the Jambos. I mean, I don't want it to happen for obvious reasons, but if it did, yeah, because I was offshore in Turkey for 2 trips around Christmas and New Year, and that's when I found the page was. I could do this with the page, and there was a Gala Boca game on, and I went down to the galley where they didn't have a TV room on that rig. It was a drill ship, a big ship. But I watched it, and I tell you what, they are passionate, man. They are passionate. 93 points. Yeah.
Just a few minutes ago here at Mattioli.
Yeah. And it is. Forget, and every Rangers fan reading what you've just said, there, Jambo. There isn't a Rangers fan on here. If we take the blue tinted glasses off, we'll say Hearts winning the league would be great for the Scottish game. And I tell you something, mate, it would be global headlines. That would be headlines from Rio to Bangkok. You know what I mean? Scottish football's Heart of Midlothian have just won the league. The first time a non-Rangers or Celtic team have won it since 84 or something like that. You know what I mean? 40 years. Jambo, I know, we get that, absolutely. Mr. Jambo, yeah, Jambo's a good man. I think, put it this way, Darren, it can only go up, but yeah, I think, like, Darren, the one I'm interested to see the dynamic between him and Raskin, I think that's going to be a peas in a pod. You know what I mean? Absolute peas in a pod. Massive. Oh, mate, and it'd be a great YouTube, it'd be a great story, you know. Because I say, when he's almost won the league that time, I remember, I'm pretty sure, who did Rangers were playing? Rangers were away, but we were singing Hearts, Hearts, Glorious Hearts. You know, but it's such a great song that I love that. See, when you hear Tynecastle give it full pelt, man. There we go, Kev. That's that, yeah. What?
Utilising the Leicester sponsored 017. Get away.
Ewan Cameron's getting snotty. Twitter. I think Ewan's brilliant, man. I really like Ewan. Ewan's great, man. Did Mr. Jambo do oh, it'd be great for Scottish people. Do you like Ewan? But Ewan, I like Ewan. He was like, using some great players back then, mate. I mean, I don't know if you, Brian thingy, what was his name? The defender used to live around the corner from me. Aye. I hope the Hearts. I hope Hearts don't fold in any way or form. I don't want that. Yeah, Ibrox will be. I would think so. Yeah, I'm glad. And I tell you what, see all the Rangers fans, see being nice to Mr. Jambo, that's cool, man. Thank you for that. I know I can get out of hand a bit easy.
Obviously, the expectation would have risen.
Oh, he's a Jambo through and through. And I think he's got to be careful what he says about Rangers, but I think he doesn't support Rangers in any way or form, but he doesn't mind if we lose. Let's see when Hearts are playing in Europe and I'm right behind you. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I don't lose any sleep if you lose, but you know what I mean? And I most definitely want you to win against Hibs. That was some bounce you saw. See, when you see a team score in the last minute in a derby and the home fans, man, it's just mental. Hearts, glorious Hearts. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I think it's there is some Jambo's haters. And here's the thing for me, Jambo. See when we were going through the administration of that crap, my Jambo mates, they never kicked us when we were doing. They gave me some home truths, so they put me in my place, and rightly they were right as well. You know what I mean? They said you need a reality check, and the boys were right. You know what I mean? So yeah. They can take points off Rangers as well, though, Ali. Aye, kind of hard to say. The one thing that holds teams like Hearts and Aberdeen and that back when they go on a run, it's the depth of squad, innit? You know, that's it, and we all know that. Yeah, brilliant, man. Yeah, Big Tyson. We all got. I mean, there was a James Connolly march. No, I'm not doing that. Anyway, we ended up in that jail, but anyway. Yes, I would. A Hibs fan would be off. Yeah, Hibs fans would be off. Yeah. There we go. You're endearing yourself to us all, Jambo. Brilliant. It does, Mark. It does, Mark. It does. Absolutely right. See you tomorrow, G man, or next day. I will definitely be on live tomorrow at some point. I'm never going to plan it. I wouldn't mind a couple coming on with us so as we can get a bit more crack and you don't have to listen to my flipping voice. But yeah, I find it quite easy to talk as well. That's for nearly 3 hours I've been waffling on. But yeah, a lot of the time I'm repeating myself. I know that, but there's people coming on. So that's it's at 360 punters. So okay, I'll get it straight to the point, Stewie. It's on Sky Sports News. Rangers are talking to Gerrard. Gerrard's open to return. That's where we are. I think most of us on the page right now on the group agree. It looks like Gerrard's on his way because whatever he wants off Rangers, he will get. I hope so, mate. I hope so. I hate going to Tynecastle. You know what I mean? Just simple because it's a bit of a fortress, Tynecastle at times. Oh, that's it. So there we go. No problems, Mark. Nah, I'm not doing anything like that. You can get copyright strikes and all that, remember, mate. That's the other thing. Yeah, I know, I know, I know. I think he's getting I think Tam's getting fisted at the moment. No worries. Yes, 100%. Right, everyone can put Sky Sports News on, Stu. Put Sky Sports News on. Or go onto Sky Sports News website and you'll see it. Yes. Yeah, no problem, Chief. I like telling people what's happening. Give me a second, man. Mr. Right, I tell you what, Mr. A2, I'm going to do you a favour, all right? You ready? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Off you fuck. I love banning people at times. Where are you playing, Celtic at Tiny or in Glasgow? It was brilliant, man, wasn't it, Kev? I couldn't believe it, man.
Each week to stay in the game.
I don't know. I don't think they need a rocket. I think they need the exact opposite. They need an arm on the shoulder, right? Tiny. That's not easy for them. That's not easy for them. Stuart, I disagree with you there, champ. They don't need a rocket. They need cool jets and played in the right position. An arm on the shoulder and say we can do this. They need and Gerrard will be great for that. They looked good the other night. You know what I mean? I tell you who I enjoyed what I tell you. Remember Hibs played in that European game? They looked pretty decent at times, but I hope Hibs. Aye. You know, I'm sure I get it. You're excited like me, but I've said all night, Stewie. Do you know the one person I think? Well, they'll all flourish under him. Imagine Raskin and Gerrard. That's his Alfie. That's his new Alfie. I mean, financially, it's not good for you, but you've got a few quid now. You've got a good owner. So yeah, I mean, Hearts have been through some terrible times in the past. Remember, Wallace Mercer was going to merge you with Hibs and all that, man. It was like. I hope Rangers go for the boy from St Mirren at the Christmas. What's it called? He's not. He just works his bollocks off the centre half. What's his name? I think he's Eastern European. I know one of these will shout his name in a minute. I think he's a great player. That just an honest pro, but a good honest pro. You know what I mean? Sometimes honest pro means you know that. No. Oh, this job I'm on next man, it's an earner and all tax free. Anyway, Gorgic, that's it. He's a great player, isn't he? He just there's a presence about him. I would go. He's a player I would go for in the summer at Christmas. Yeah, everyone's talking about him, Jambo. Everyone's talking about him. Everyone's talking about him. So yeah, he's been mentioned loads of times. I think he just lives. He lives. I won't say the name of the street. He lives the next street over from me. I've seen him out walking his dog. But yeah, his mum. I'm sure it's him anyway. Yeah, we will have. Aye, Gorgic. Yeah, that's something I would go for. Yeah. Aye. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Is that what his name is, Davy Watson? Aye, because Mrs. Watson, right? Okay, I think it's his grandmother. Aye, because thingy, like, I'm not saying who. There's other players who live around here, but I'm not saying that. We don't need to know. Aye, but mate, we need. Aye, the thing is, Jambo, we've got a very young team. We need a couple of old heads, and he's as fit as a fiddle. You remember 33, 34. They can play to 40 now, mate. You know what I mean? It'd be good for us. Our back door's all over the place at the moment, so an old head there. I kind of. I think you're a great poster. I'm glad you're here, but yeah. I kind of semi disagree with there, mate. His age is no factor at the moment. If we can get 1 or 2 years out of him, you know what I mean? There was a footballer looked at my flat, but they wouldn't tell me who it was. The estate agent they said there was a footballer in here, but I don't know if it might be from United or nobody United. Nobody from United's buying this, but I don't know who it was. It was a professional.
Is there any other possible answer? No. Peter Wright, double 17. Mastada.
Right, I'm just going to look at the page just to make sure people are behaving.
He simply hold throw 3 times and shake hands. It's not that easy for him to win matches, so there will be a little bit of somewhere you feel doesn't happen that easily anymore, does it? Full credit to him, he's been.
Yeah, I'm still here. I know people think I've paused. I'm here. Here you go. Yeah, people are excited, man. People are excited.
Ridiculous. Yes.
I see that's right. I'll not say the guy's name. And Swapper winning league with Hearts for a new breed of boo boy arseholes claiming to be Rangers fans. I hate that. I'm not banning him, I'm just deleting that comment. I don't like Rangers fans calling Rangers fans arseholes. We've got plenty of them, but I don't like that being on the page. Yeah. You think so? No, I don't mean that in a bad way, but that Gogic, you don't rate that Gogic. I think I believe he's a Rangers fan as well. That's Balogun was solid, and he'd still. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Kyle, mate. Let's say he just lives. He lives. I can tan his windows for here. But I think it is him anyway. Oh, mate, calm down. Yeah, I mean the ball's rolling, Ian. The ball's definitely rolling, and Rangers I've said already, and I think what we've chatted about. We can't see if we don't get Gerrard now. There's going to be a bit of disappointment, and Mr. Kavanagh will know that he'll be offering. He's probably going to offer him too much, if you know what I mean. Whether it's in the wages, but Gerrard won't be a greedy man. Gerrard will just want what he wants, and what he wants from Rangers will be logical and the right thing to do. See, I hate people saying Barry, but anyway. Richard Goff's been terrible in coaching. Barry's been terrible in coaching, mate. But that's your opinion, champ. Still doing a job, yeah. That's the kind of person we need now, just for a year or two, just to help us win trophies. Simple as that. Help nurture young people, you know. Oh, I think Finlay Curtis will be first on the. Right, say Gerrard comes, I can see Curtis starting. You know what I mean? Shellindu back. Right, Cookie. The thing is about Davy Weir, right? He gets a line in the sand like everyone. He was selling stories to the record, but when he was at Rangers last. But Thelwell, Thelma's position, the actual position itself might be redundant because Gerrard wants to do that job as well. You see what I mean?
I don't like 16s to tops actually, because going from a low target to a high, it's sometimes hard to get the weight right.
I love the banter between these on the night. What's that? We're sitting solid at 360, so that I quite like. I don't care about the numbers. It's about this crack. I see, I learn from you a lot as much as I mean, you probably don't learn much from me, but you know what I mean. It's yeah. No, but he wants the in and outs. He wants to control the in and outs. Don't get me wrong, the lawyers and all that will do the paperwork and the money, but he'll say, I want that defender, Joe Bloggs from, I want Gogies from St Mirren, I want him from Dunfermline, I want him from Real Madrid. I've got a boy that's not, you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm all in for the young ones, but we need an old hands. Yes, there we go, Nicky. Exactly what Nick Nack says there. Nicky says, me too, Scotty lad, me too. Yeah, and like I've said already, Jaws, I don't know if you've heard me. I feel the one that will proper flourish is Raskin. Maybe, but I don't think Gerrard wants a director for it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You might get me shut down. I know, man. I'm not aware of him though. But yeah. Next McGregor. The annoying thing about McGregor is he's a Rangers fan. His dad's got a season ticket in the main stand just next to the director's box. Europe's always a perk for me, but yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. I think so too, Rab. I do. Oh, I've got no issue with that at all. I'm dead set that Beale's coming back. I'm assuming Beale's coming back. You know what I mean? Because if you saw the Rio Ferdinand podcast from the day, he said, in my management career, it was perfect at Rangers. At Rangers, it was Gary Mack, Beale were his two closest. So I think we've got to accept that Beale's coming. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, exactly, Justin. Exactly, Justin. Good on you, man. Yeah, we did. We'll see what happens. That's the thing, Rab. Do you know what bugged me? The only shining light out of that whole period when Martin was here was Curtis. Yeah. Oh, Shanklin's no leaving Hearts. Oh, absolutely. And he's going to make us a lot of money. Yeah, there we go. It's good to Jambo. Yeah. I think Defoe's a dead set, because everyone likes Defoe. That's a gentleman. He doesn't drink. I think he's at church a lot. I think he's a staunch Catholic, goes to mass and all that. You know what he did with young Bradley. He's just a nice man. You know what I mean? And you see if you go into Just Given, you'll see him dropping 1,000 here, 1,000 there. Same with Jack Grealish. You know what I mean? Yeah. He'll get what he wants now, though, Cookie, mate. He'll get what he wants. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. His dad's got a season at Ibrox, yeah. He was in the Copeland Road, but had to move because I think he was getting a bit of pelters, but yeah. Yeah, forget Shanklin. Move on from Shanklin. He's Jambo's captain and all that. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is about Sharmiti, if he's 20 million worth of transfers, there's something there. Experts have seen something. Something there. So if Defoe gets a hold of him, he might flourish, he might end up our top scorer. So we need every player needs to get a line in the sand. Yeah, he is. Do you know that Kel McGregor's a bear? He's like I say, his dad sits next to the director's box. Because remember, during 9 in a row, whatever it was, remember he scored that own goal. All the whole of social media lighted up. That's Callum McGregor's lived his dream and scoring for Rangers against Celtic. Yeah. Die hard, I know. He was growing up. Simple. Just win games. It's simple. Yeah, I know. I McGregor's a great player. Let's be honest. We only hate Celtic players like that when they're good. Let's be honest. What's that? 3 hours? No, that's me banging 3 hours. Okay, just talking mince, man, John. Just I don't get much. I hope I'm going to try and get at least one on more on tomorrow at some point. I'll see if we Tam's about because it helps if there's somebody else. You know what I mean? I've got a few ideas who to ask or what to say. But if any of yous want to DM me tomorrow, right? Send a message to me on the page and I'll get you on. I've got a story about Joe Rogan. My mate was dealing with him a few weeks ago. Anyway, it's not what it seems, but. Stop rubbing your eye, you're bailing. I think so. I'm not. And it was the lies he told how this is the best man since Jesus. You know what I mean? And listen, that'll not have gone by the owners. Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, I don't know who's out there, but yeah, we can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, probably. But he's done well for them. We can't. We can't. You'd be lying if you said another. There we go. In Portugal. You know, I'm not going to. I'll never. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Aye. Cheers, man. I just send you a link and you press it and it'll go into Safari or whatever you Google Chrome and you talk, mate, and see if you come on and you're uncomfortable. Just say it. Listen, this isn't for me, and we'll let you go. It's no big deal, mate. It's no big deal. You know, even if you just sit there and just let me rabbit on, and if you want to talk, you just join in. You know what I mean? There's no pressure because once you've done it once, you'll get used to it. Because what I would like, let's see all your heart and hands and the rabble and all that. They're absolutely outstanding. They've got their regulars, and I can get some of their regulars for what they've offered me. But I'm like, can I just stay where we are? And I don't. That's come out wrong. You know what I mean? I would like to introduce some new bears into this scene. You know, I'm not big. I'm nothing like them. And there's loads of podcasts out there, but I would like to get some new blood. That's the word I'm looking for. New blood. You know, because you'll enjoy it. Yeah, Tav's done his shift at Rangers, and I've got a lot of respect for him. This is his last season. His contract's up at the end of the season. I wouldn't mind Tav staying on it with the youths or something like that, but I'm not getting into a Tav chat. It's one thing I always avoid in the page is talking about Tav because it just causes arguments. It just causes arguments. Yeah, Thelma's son started yesterday full time, so absolutely right, Rob. Tomorrow, come on. Say if you don't like it and you're uncomfortable, just say this isn't for me. There isn't one person reading this or watching this on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube that would have criticize you. It took me years to do it. Let's be honest. Like, I've been asked a few times to go on media, live media. I was like, I mean, on the telly, and I was like, nah, you're all right, man. There's somebody lives in the area is involved with somebody. I'll not see who it is, but yeah, I do it now, like, but yeah. And what I've learned to do, see if you're going to start to stutter and all that, just do it like just go. And in my head, what I do is I count to five. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in my head. Then I start again. Because when I started looking at doing the videos, when I look back at them, I was all the time. I still do that, but what I've done now, I've learned to just look down, take a second, then start again. Yeah, I'm okay with Beale coming back. Absolutely no issues with it at all. If Gerrard wants him, he gets him. I've got no idea about that, Rab. I tell you what, Jambo, that's good to read from you. I like seeing that. I'm with you in that. He's been solid. Yeah, I like Tav. I'm all right with Tav. He's not a natural leader, but we've not had natural leaders for years, you know. And I'm going to stick my neck out here. I don't know this for a fact. I'm pretty sure that Thelwell and Stuart will have asked Tav about Martin, and Tav will have said, "Get him to," you know what I mean? Yeah, I do. Like this, the gentleman above is Ari. What's his name again? Where is he? Where's where are you going? Where are you going, Jambo? There's a Hearts fan in the chat right now. There's a Hearts fan in the chat right now, and I hope they do all right, man. No, I don't, and I don't think we should. We should take our time, and Gerard will take his time. I agree with that, Andrew. I do, but I can't be bothered arguing. There we go. I'm not sure, mate. Yeah, thank you. Aye, there's a Jambo friend there, Stevie. He's a good guy, man. He's great, and he'll give us a couple of home truths as well. I know we're terrible, but look at the goals he scored, these deliveries, and I think Tavin. I'm pretty sure Tav will have message and WhatsApped him. Simple to us, like, come home, we want you. And I think Gerard will even phone Tav and say, "What's the score there?" Right? You know, an off the record chat. This is just me guessing. He'll have an off the record chat with Tav, saying, "What's going on there? Should I come back? What's happening?" You know where I'm coming from. And Tav will tell the truth. I don't know, mate. I think Curtis is another one that will flourish under. I nearly called Gerard Giggs here. He's another one that'll flourish. It does at times. It does at times. Yeah, yeah. I would have had him in right midfield years ago. I wouldn't have had him at right back ever. But then again, that's why I'm fat and sitting in a chair and not managing Rangers. But anyway, it could well. Maybe I think Tav. My guess is Tav will take a good few months off when he finishes. Maybe I don't know if he's been doing his coaching tickets. Nobody, I'm not sure. I think Tav might take a bit of a holiday and all that because Tav's a Rangers man through. Tav is a Rangers fan. Tav's kids are Glaswegian. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know that, mate. I know, Rab, and I can't be bothered with it. I can't be bothered with that argument now. And Tav didn't see off managers. Managers saw off themselves. Yeah. But the thing is, Scott, they don't grow on trees. The only real proper leader we've had in the last 10 years is Alan McGregor. But he's a goalkeeper, and goalkeepers never. But you've heard McGregor. McGregor wasn't shy about getting involved. You know, if you're a leader, you don't need to be the captain to lead. You can give you can be vocal on the pitch. You know what I mean, Rabbit? Tav's just, James Tavernier is a Rangers legend, and I'm glad his name's in the stairway. Aye. But yeah, it's exciting times at the Rangers, and I know we all hate the international break, but it's kind of it all just fits at the moment. Yeah, that too. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I agree with you, Ali. Yeah. Absolutely, Mr. Jambo. Come on anytime. I know your name now, the dartboard and all that. Anyone gives you crap, let me know, and they'll get booted. You're not a. Yeah. Do you see when you watch the year we won to 55? There was no state, no fans at the stadium. Go back and watch him. You can hear McGregor, man. I don't know about player coach. I don't that we don't really see that anymore. I mean, if I was Tav, I'd be looking at Saudi Arabia or something like 33. I think if Gerard comes in, Gerard might give him another year, and I'd be fine with that. If Gerard wants that, yeah, that's it. Yeah, see, Mr. Jambo. Yeah, but Lewis Ferguson, that'd be great. It's mad how all the Scottish people are into Italy, isn't it? It is everything. It just fits in it, Ian. There's a kind of, it's like kind of perfect storm here, isn't there? The ball bag getting sacked, Rio Ferdinand's interview, that awards show that they were all at, right, with Tav and Defoe and Gary Mack chatting. You see what I mean? Things happen for a reason. I'm not one of these karma or these religion. I'm definitely not religious. But it's it works. But the thing is, Scotty, they're hard to find, mate. They're hard to find these people. Yeah, he does. I mean, he's a bear. He's me and you now. Yeah, we'll definitely be trying to. And I tell you what, Gerard will probably his name's in already if he's coming. You know. Yeah, he will. He will. Yeah, yeah. Rab, it's I mean, I'll watch the Scotland. Well, I'll be working saying that, but yeah, well, I'm sure the Rigamons get Sky and all that. So I think tomorrow, tomorrow there'll be flights and there'll be a bit of to and fro, and then, from what we understand, they're all heading to London on Thursday to do the legal stuff. So yeah, yeah, great, innit? Still sitting at 370 people. I'm still wide awake. Again, thank yous all for getting involved in all that. It's good of yous. You all learn off each other as well. That's a great thing, like, you know. I thought that'd be great. Who wouldn't? Where's Henderson? Where's Jordan Henderson now? Absolutely, Davy lad. Yeah, absolutely. I would, Stu, I would put money on it because he said in the Rio Ferdinand podcast today that when he was at Rangers, his coaching staff was perfect. Bill was part of that coaching staff, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm seeing stuff like that as well, John. I'm seeing stuff like that. Yeah, but I agree with Ian, lad. Yeah, I was watching that last night. He's just a. Everyone likes him. You know, he's just nice. Who's he out of the Premiership? But if he's in the Prem, he's. Yeah, that's it. I want Scotland to win. I don't like that tube thingy. Right, 1, 2, 3. So that's a dead set, isn't it, Jordan? Right. Is Henderson playing? Is he playing regularly, Mark? Yeah, me too. We're hearing that as well, Jace lad. So you enjoy your chippy? Oh God, don't say that, man. No, Sky Sports News built us up, all right, not me. Nah, it's not happening, Marky. Yeah. This has been a good night, man. It's been good chatting to you on the last few nights. I wish I'd started doing this ages ago. But yeah. The World Grand Prix starts. Yeah, I mean 1, 2, 3. I mean, if I was a bookie, I'd shut the book on it or whatever it is. The thing is, though, see if you don't get Gerard now, that's going to be a sore one, and it won't look good in the owners. The owners will be going all out with this. I think so, Geordie lad. I understand why people don't want Gerard, and I've got the argument against you, fella. But it's just the way Defoe's talking. You know, he was selling himself, but maybe he has already been told. You know. See that chippy? Is that the famous one that's maybe the best chippy in the country? There's one up in Airdrie. I know that's maybe superb, isn't there? Let's go. Yeah, I'm not a gambler. I mean, if you look at my bookies lines on Saturdays and how bad they are, but yeah. Henderson's first choice at Brentford. He's not leaving Brentford. I wouldn't have thought. Here's something you might. I definitely posted at the time. See, when Gerard came for the first time, the club asked him if he wanted to play manager. We asked him, and he said, "Give me a few days to think about it." He did think about it, by the way. Maybe he will, yeah. Gerard, I think he only thought about it for a day and said, "Nah, I just want to do the manager." Yeah, I think a few people are saying that. I think Gary McAllister as well will be his proper assistant, number 2, and Beale will be there as well. They will be. They won't admit it, but you're right, champ. You're right, Stevie lad. Andrew, the thing is, see that game? Was there not an absolute belter? There was 2 belters in that game. There was one looked more a 25-yard volley or something like that. But the way he brought it, come over his shoulder, see that? That's up there with one of the best goals you'll ever see, as you say. That was just, you can't teach that as well. Over his shoulder. I mean, first time, and it just skitted it. It didn't. It was all the way along. But yeah, smell feeling it. That's my farts, mate. And my breath. Nah, I'm not Tim. I don't smell. But yeah,
On Sky Sports.
gotcha. Right. Okay.
Say, well, Peter Ryan, with his usual darty, and he won the first set. Therefore, with a bit of a shaky start, but he certainly pulled through his half. So 1-5-2 out set to that really response him into life.
He's not failure for us. But okay. Aye, and I think I'm pretty sure all of us here played football at some level. You know how, aye, Ram Klopp. Maybe he might be scared to come. Remember, his family still live here. Oh, that was mental, wasn't it? I felt sorry for Roof on his injuries. I really hope he gets a. I think he was at Derby last, and he was a nice guy. And that was see if Roof was fit all the time. What a player! Oh, is Jordan Henson back in England squad? Ah, he's not coming to Rangers. Aye. That was Alfie was just great, wasn't he? He's a headbanger. I remember when we were singing his song, the Alfie song, and he was looking. I was in the Govan front, the Sandy jar in the front, and he was just looking at the song going like that. I know. Sadly, I feel sorry for the guy. Yeah. Kevin, you're no wrong. You're no wrong. I tell you what, if he was never injured, all right, England will get strong up front. But I tell you what, the England coaching setup, he might not get in there, but they would be looking at him. I would think he was some boy. He was a class, wouldn't he? Absolutely, we can. Absolutely, we can, Mark. They can beat us as well, though. But yeah. I know. I don't know, mate. Alfredo, that was it. And I remember just looking at us go like that and singing along to it. And the ball had just went out of play or something like that. It was a moment in the game, it should have been concentrating in the game, but he was watching us, but that was just Alfie. Yeah. Sibo. The thing is, Sibo's always talked well about us, so, yeah. Fucking, where was I? I was in the house in Thailand. I remember, I think I'd done my hamstrings. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we can't afford them, mate. We're owned by the 8th richest people in the world in sports. We can't afford it. I hate that we've no money. We've got loads of fucking money. I think so as well. Can you imagine what their group chats like now? They're no different from me and you. Oh, that was brilliant, wasn't it? See that whole 55, that was just a fan. And do you know the story about that video? See that video? I think it was a chef took it of that. Rangers were going to sack him the next day, and Gerrard walked in and goes, if he goes, I go. That's a man. That's aye. Oh, aye. Yeah. Bring the wand. Oh, there it is. I'll stick him out. And the thing, see when people say, "Oh, this manager's been sacked, that manager's been sacked," every manager gets sacked. Only Klopp and Pep don't get sacked. You know what I mean? Or Zidane, But aye, I don't know. He's been sacked, so it doesn't matter. No idea. But I love it. See things like that. Some fans said, "Oh, they shouldn't be saying things like that." I love stuff like that. I love stuff like that. I know it's infectious, isn't it? I've also peed myself now. Have you peed yourself? That was just brilliant, man. It's Sweet Caroline. You know what I mean? Oh, fine. And he was hard as nails as well. Remember that when it happened when the ball hit the other post and it just spun in? It was like, get in, you're blowing it. You get the sack a while ago, aye. He needs to do it pretty quickly, but yeah. I'm not either. I'm just joking, but yeah. The thing is, my bedroom, right? This flat's they're big. It's 2 bedroom, but it's no ensuite. But see, when I'm pissed, man, it's like got a bucket there, like you know. My all-time favorite is this guy, Graham Souness. He changed everything. I tell you what, we changed football. By the way, it was us that brought in the high wages. It was us that started everything. Like, because when Trevor Stephen was at Rangers, he was meant to be the highest paid football player in the world at one point. Good on you, Jace. Good on you, Jace. We've all done it. Give me a second. Yeah. Might as well. But I know, I'll go on a bit. Yeah, Croatians are tough people. Remember the T-shirt you used to get outside Ibrox? It was a Hibs player. The Hurlock, the Hibs player's a sparkle, and Hurlock's got his foot above an hour. Terry hard as fuck.
Well, it's his third appearance now, but yet to win a step. Shocker.
Yeah, brilliant, innit? My first hero as a Rangers fan, it was John McDonald. Because when I first went, it was John Gregg was still there. It was 1982. My first game was the opening for the Govan. I think we played Tottenham or Liverpool. I've got the programme. The programme's next door, actually. But no, I know. I don't need one. I'm only joking. Yeah, hang on. I'll put Sky Sports News on. I'm not watching the darts. Sky Sports News. The only thing is, it's the same thing. But aye.
You know, and I think in his interview with
Oh, get Sky Sports News on.
Two more opportunities in the game, which suggests that he
Yeah.
feels he's a little bit under pressure to deliver. Now, I think going into that,
Yeah. Right, I'm listening to this.
before you even take on that pressure and pressure the crowd, I think that could be quite intense. So while I could see that he could go in and improve on what was the marking screen.
No, you didn't.
Simply by being more pragmatic.
He was inconsistent, no, but like,
This is going to be a challenge. Rangers have struggled against Celtic in recent years. Now you've got the disruptor of Hearts coming through the middle. I think it's a challenge. And I think you've got owners, the San Francisco 49ers group, who want results, who are ambitious, and who have reputations. They won't want to be embarrassed. I think it's interesting that, looking at former Rangers managers to come back. I said, Gio van Bronckhorst is sitting on the bench in Liverpool as well. He was the guy who built a good team, took them to the Europa League final.
that was Gerrard's team.
There are other candidates for private teams there, as well as people who's, elsewhere in the game. So I would warn caution, I think, ultimately.
And let's switch our focus to Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Plans to add to the capacity of their stadium.
I'm not an Arsenal fan, but Arsenal's my English team. Who's your English? Is there any other teams you keep an eye on? Oh, what the teams are like Rangers are that. Arsenal's my English team. I keep an eye on Feyenoord because I used to go to Feyenoord games when I lived in Rotterdam. Dordrecht 90, who are a town next to it. I used to go to their games on Friday nights. It was brilliant, man. Friday night straight after work to the football. So that's the teams I keep an eye on. City, Newcastle. I keep an eye on Chelsea because there's obviously that brotherhood there. I drink with a few Chelsea guys in Thailand, so yeah.
I think the most eye-catching for me is that temporary.
Villa. Do you know something, Brad? I don't know why. I've got no reason to. I've hated Aston Villa since I was a child, and there's no logic to it. There's no family member like Villa. There's no Rangers connection or anti-Rangers. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't mind Man United and all. Yeah, Alex. Hamburg. Yeah, Hamburg's always a big one with the Bears. Chelsea. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I know what you mean, Kev. I know what you mean. There's nothing wrong with that. I watched Troon Juniors as well. Obviously Troon, I live in Troon, so yeah. I don't know why it's with Villa. It's just weird. And Villa are massive, by the way. See, after people don't realise the size of support Villa have got. After Liverpool and Man United, they're the biggest team, the biggest supported team in the country and in England. And you know, yeah. If we sort of defence out, goals come naturally. I don't mind Everton. I don't mind Everton. There's not teams that I hate. Wraith Rovers, not all that. I keep an eye on Ayr United. I keep an eye on Morton because I know we do Emery. But aye, yeah. Croatia's a tough country, man. I was in the war when it was in the Yugoslavia war. Yeah. Well, I hear what you're saying. My Arsenal thing comes when I was in the Royal Navy. My best mate Gary Crashaw, he's actually a Liverpool fan. He's from Welling Garden City, just north of London, just outside London. His brother Andre, he's an Arsenal fan, and he took me to Highbury, the old Highbury, a few times. So I've always just kind of, before then I was always at Chelsea, but over the years it's been natural supporting Arsenal. I don't know why, you know. Linfield, yeah, the Blues Brothers, yeah. Aye. Queen of the South, yeah. That's a Rangers area, isn't it? What rank did you get? I just left as a AB, and I never got a rank. Yeah, I know there's people say you can't support more than one team, but I don't know. You certainly keep an eye on other teams. I do keep an eye on Hamburg because I like the way that Rangers fans got in with Hamburg. You know, it's the military connection from back in the day. Hearts, yep. Ayer's definitely. I mean, I live in Troon. I can see Ayr out the window there. Ayrshire is a loyalist, proddy area, isn't it? So, cool winning and all that. Oh, aye, me too. That was my first World Cup that I remember. Oh no, I left after. I joined up September the 3rd, 91, and left Christmas Day 97. I mean, I'm 51 now, man. That was 1991. I joined up. It was a while ago. There's a few ex-military folk posting the page. There's always. I'm stating the obvious. That was a stupid thing to say, but yeah. I like him. He's good.
Football is going to be very familiar sounding because it sounds like the European Super League. Now,
Hearts are a good British. There is Jambos I know that don't like the British and the Union Jack thing, but the vast majority of Jambos are certainly not. Aye. Priest Hill, man. Peterhill, sorry. Aye. I'm from Glasgow originally. We moved into Troon when I was 13. I'm from Dumbreck, just at Ibrox. I can see Ibrox from my garden up at Dumbreck at Bellhausen Park.
System fits is the international game, and you've got people just trying to defend that aspect. It just does work.
I'm just listening to stuff about Wembley here. Good night, Nicky lad. You take it easy, man. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, just a pop, Stuart. Airdrie are good. I know Airdrie's a good. Yeah.
Speak to you again very soon indeed.
Right, 11 o'clock, I'm going to knock in the head, all right? And I don't want to keep any news up. I won't get my shower and get my head. I'll just look in the page. And that. So I'm winding up now. So really thankful for all these joining in. Things are looking bright, ladies and gentlemen. That's the main thing. We're heading in the right direction. Gerard, we can't fail in Gerard. The owner knows we cannot fail here because he's embarrassed right now. Mr. Kavanagh's embarrassed right now. So, yeah, I can't see past it. They're both a couple of pubs. Yeah, well, and Frank, that's me. Sorry. Yeah. So I've really enjoyed today. It's been a good couple of days. So yeah, we're going to play. Everyone can start to relax. You can go into your work tomorrow, wake up tomorrow, have a look around the media and all that, and yeah, it's great. Apostle, man. Ruffled area, but good people. Yeah, Rab, you stick in there, champ. We're going in the right page. We're going in the right directions. Absolutely, Rab. You're mad. So and so. Right, no problem, mate. It's a good page because of you lot. Yeah, I know. I saw that there, man. Let's go to bed. Let's knock that in the head with that. He was unbelievable. We don't know yet. It's not confirmed, Zach. The Ranger Regiment. I know that one. Great, innit? Brilliant. Cheers. Cheers. Let's go. Right, I'm logging off now because I'll end up saying goodbye to everyone. Right, you just take it easy, man. Thank you so much for joining. Cheers.